If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings? But you're pro-choice, abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans.
Heard big news the other day. You know how the liberals are always saying, we don't want you to carry weapons. You're going to turn it into the OK Corral, which being a conservative is the exact opposite reason you carry a weapon. So California, 2 rival gangs fight it out in the street. 2 people are shot and killed. Over 70 rounds fired. Another one's seriously wounded. The prosecutor won't prosecute any of the bad guys because she said it was mutual combat. So who's turning it into the OK Corral?
Yeah.
Just saying. What up, everybody? Happy Saturday. She's back.
She's back.
Welcome back, Susie.
And she brought groceries.
Oh, good.
Well, that's always a good thing for you because you forget they have stores that sell that shit.
I'm glad you're helping out the elderly, Susie, and feeding the poor. That's awesome.
Oh,
That's great.
He's glad you're helping out the elderly.
Oh. He is,
awesome.
yeah, he is older than me.
Oh yeah, you could just by looking, you could tell that by looking at him.
But you are.
What's up, everybody? Let me do a quickie rundown.
Is Mick here yet, Steve?
He's probably waiting to make a special appearance, right in mid something. Miss Shalisa Shell, front and center, lovely to see you. How you doing? Mr. Mikey DeLucia, what's happening, brother?
Hey, Mikey.
What's going on?
Mr. Prepping to Endure, you have a link when we get an opening, bro. Trevor Fillmore, what's happening? Mr. Gerald B, nice to see you. Brenda J, how are you? Miss Dish Outdoors, you're so lovely.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So, how was the wild day?
Awesome.
She just goes with it.
Keep him guessing. Keep him guessing.
SKS Hugo, what's up, bro? Fawn 57, what's happening, girl?
howdy, Miss Sloan.
2 ATVs in our life, what's happening, bro?
Howdy.
Say hi to the lovely wife, please.
He's listening.
She said F you.
Yeah.
Trevor, that's fucking awesome, dude.
What adventure is he going on now, for fuck's sake?
His son Gage tried out all week for the provincial hockey, and he made it. He's going to be out of 4 goalies. Yeah, out of 4 goalies, he made top 2.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
The word is provincial.
Provincial?
That means all provinces. Providence.
Right, all across the country, right?
Metric system, cellulose.
Go get it.
Weird.
So that's like our version of like national.
I think that might be cellulose or Celsius.
Calculus.
Calculus.
It's too complicated for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, kid? How was hunting today? Did you shoot any birds?
But it is true. I watched this guy from Australia. He's a fucking genius mechanic, and he rebuilds all these parts on these giant bulldozers and shit. And he says our measurements, like 5 and 9/16, looks like you're trying to tell time or something. He's all metric.
Damn.
Flan, I don't really give a rat's fuck if the rest of the world uses metric. I was brought up on yards, inches, miles, whatever. What am I missing? I'm not a kilometer guy. I'm not a friggin' meter guy.
My eyes aren't good enough to
Centimeters.
measure in millimeters. For
And then you know what sucks is sometimes on my phone you go to the weather app and it's like, oh, you're supposed to get 0.2 centimeters of snow. I'm like, oh, this fucking shit. Ugh. And you got to change it over there, you know, and it's like,
she's
Well, if you want a sound bigger, say you're 20 millimeters instead of 2 inches.
Yeah.
Right.
You didn't tell on me.
Damn straight, I'm telling. So we get ready to go up north last week to the cabin, and she's telling me, man, you better bring warm clothes. It's going to get cold. I'm like, really? Let me see. And she's showing me like down to 19 degrees, 18 degrees. I said, something's fishy here because my good phone, my Android, says it's going to be in the 60s and 70s. She had it set on C.
she had it. Yeah, C for Canada.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta find some warm clothes. I don't have any here.
I haven't done that mistake yet. Good one.
Oh my gosh.
And the thing is, it didn't say 19C or
Right.
19.
It just said 19 degrees. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Like you said, damn my phone and that Canadian metric bullshit. No offense meant there, Miss Flynn.
Well,
Trevor.
it's easier for them because everything's counted by tens. So, 10, 20, 30, 40.
I'd say Jay too, but apparently he doesn't like us anymore, so he's not hanging out.
The only time we're equal on temperature is at -40. And by that low, who gives a crap? We're staying in the house.
I've never been in that. I've never been in that kind of weather.
Minus 32 Fahrenheit is my record for the whole weekend with no heat, other than a Coleman lantern.
Well, hey, Gerald B, that kind of. How do you start your day going hunting for birds and wind up going to a fucking parts store for fucking front end brakes and rotors?
Well, I'm sure there's a matter of decisions along the way.
Yeah.
It was probably that first big bump on the trail. He went.
Might not be one of them questions you should ask. Get out and hit the damn tire and rim with a shotgun.
Right, Fawn. It's not your metric, it's the world's. But you know what, sweetie? You're closest to us, so you're gonna get shit on. It's just the way it is.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
you're the only one we half-ass know that uses that shit on a regular basis, and we like you, therefore we have to pick on you.
Hey, Big Al, what's up?
Hey, Big Al.
Hey, Big Al.
Big Al, what's going on, kid?
I know, Dish. It's not Mick, but it is Big Al.
Right, it's Big Al.
It had a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Hey,
Trev,
Big Al.
Trev, that's fucked up, kid.
No, Dish. It's like this. Hey, Al.
Yeah, see? That's how Dish said hello to fucking
Mick.
Mick last night.
Yeah, she was all laid back and casual and shit, like she's
laid
been
the
here
word
more
for
than
it.
a few times.
Stop. Laid is not the word for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I'm trying to be nice. It's a family-oriented
okay.
show, from what I hear.
I'm
I
sorry.
want to say one thing to Trevor Fillmore. Ouch, dude. Ouch.
Oh, yeah, that's-
Snowmobiling in -37.
No, fuck that.
Wow.
Nope.
No. My hat's off to him. And again, this is another one where there's a cat with a bigger nutsack than me. Because I done motorcycles at -13 in a sleet storm, still running 60. No. Anything worse than that, fuck that. No, count me out. I'm done. I chicken out, but no.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
You gotta dress the part, man. It's fun if you're all geared up right. I haven't
All
been.
Right. It's still fucking cold.
I
used
think
to
somebody
snowmobile
might be
like
pregnant.
crazy.
I'm not even gonna ask what that is.
That is one of them freezy, icy, slushy things like blue raspberry. She's putting it in orange juice because
Oh,
we had no ice cubes.
yeah.
Oh, that's a
He
freeze pop.
whipped it off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the flavor.
Well, we'll find out. It might be a cocktail.
Yeah, I hear you, Joe.
Allergy puckering.
If it
That's
was
not
hot,
bad.
A good way.
giving her shit for sucking on it.
Rotors and pads ain't bad to change.
Regular on a stick.
What, 15, 20 minutes aside?
Take it all. Take it all.
You know, once you get the truck jacked up.
Damn it, woman.
That Steve character must be working out for you.
Look at this.
Well, you are in Michigan, so a blue tongue will probably work out good for you. See?
Fucking palm knockers. Fucking palm knockers. At least I'm here with two Sudleys tonight. At least we got two Sudleys.
I'm not to start knocking on our palms.
Wait, where we at? We're over here.
Oh, and my fucking daughter watched a little bit of the fucking, a little bit of the chat last night.
Uh-oh.
She goes, Dad. I go, what? She goes,
She
what's a palm knocker? And I
Oh,
went,
jeez.
I go, are you watching my chat? She goes, yeah. I said, I told you, not allowed to watch my chats. She says, I didn't watch a lot of it. I says, all right. So I says, a palm knocker is this. I says, anybody that lives in the state of fucking Michigan is a palm knocker. And she goes, why? I says, bring up the picture of Michigan on your phone. So she brings it up. See how it looks like a hand? She goes, yeah, they're a bunch of fucking palm knockers, honey. She goes, did you call people that, Daddy? I'm like, yeah, you see me on my chat saying it, don't you?
Yikes,
It
Gerald.
sounds like something else.
Grinding metal to metal. Yeah.
Yeah.
New pads like 3 months ago.
Do you have
Yeah.
Joe B, you got an impact wrench or are you doing it with a tire iron?
Awesome.
What?
What
And
the hell do you need with a tire iron?
Take off the lugs. If you don't have an
Oh.
impact, if you don't have an impact wrench,
Down here, that's called a lug wrench. Sorry.
same thing.
Or like a 4-way.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Mikey, how familiar are you with Sudbury, Mass? I've gone there, I don't know, a bunch of times. My kid played soccer there. My son wrestled there. I used to do deliveries there. So, yeah, I could say I know Sudbury, Mass pretty well. Why? What's up, Trev? Don't leave. Trev, tell me you're going to Sudbury, Mass. I'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, Lord, there's a
Sudbury, Ontario.
Ontario town with the same name.
No, he said Sudbury, Mass. Flan said Sudbury, Ontario. I can't go to Canada.
Wouldn't that suck? Punch the name of that town in your GPS, and next thing you know, you're crossing the border.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You know what's funny is I used to work in a town called
Hey,
Woburn.
go on to the tape, Brad.
I used to work in a town called Woburn, Mass, and
Hey, I've been away for a
where we
week.
go hunting in Maine. One of the first towns that you go across on the border is called Woburn.
Huh.
If you cross the border,
It's because Canada's trying to be like us all the time.
Sudbury, Ontario is one of the biggest nickel mining cities in the world. Has been for 100 years. That's awesome.
Nice.
If you want to get into odd town names, I think Sugar Tit, South Carolina should be pretty near the top of the list of weird
Yeah.
town names.
That's good.
Yeah. That and 69. I keep telling everybody. I got a buddy of mine who lives 69. He lives down in South Carolina.
Yeah,
There's no
close
such
enough.
There's no such thing as 69 North Carolina.
Good old L, Michigan.
Oh, my daughter's talking about she wants to go. She's gonna file for Penn State University.
It's a good
And
school.
I said, yeah, that's fine. It's a state school. You can deal with that. I said, but you might want to change your fucking sweatshirt, kid. She was a giant fucking Michigan fucking Wolverine with just a single gold M on her. Fuck. And I'm like, I says, first of all, what are you doing with that on? Why, don't you like it? I go, fucking palm knockers are everywhere. My great uncle owned a couple of gas stations there and had a house with a barn attached, and he had horses in the town. Really? Yeah, Sudbury's a beautiful, beautiful town. And it's a town, not a city. It's a town. It's like a back roads. It's beautiful, beautiful town. Sudbury is.
I'm trying to figure out what Flan says. Nickel mining city.
Yeah, nickel mining. They mined nickel.
In the city?
Ontario.
Isn't that something usually on the, out in the boondocks? Hence, the dust and,
Right.
Sudbury,
You have heard of boomtowns, right?
Sudbury, Ontario, is one of the biggest nickel mining cities. So maybe it's a big city that has a hill on it.
big
Or-
I
pile
don't
of
know.
nickels. Everybody throws their nickels out the window.
Where I grew up from, Trev, when I grew up in Wilmington, Massachusetts, which was only about, I don't know, 20-minute ride, 25-minute ride from Sudbury.
The thing with nickel, though, it usually comes with
It's heavy.
silver.
So at work, right? somebody dropped a case of nickel everywhere. There was
Oh,
like this.
Lord.
So I'm like, oh, that guy, I could use a couple of those. I figured I'd use it for like a weight, see if I can bend it or whatever with pliers or something. What a fucking idiot I was.
A little stiff.
Little. Holy shit. I'm like, I ain't gonna bend that over anytime soon.
Right.
So now I just, I feel, if I feel as though I want to fucking hurt somebody else, hit them with a fucking slingshot or something with a fucking nickel in it, That'd fucking hurt,
Ugh. It's like a hideous color. Look at the color of her drink.
Oh.
Y'all do realize
That looks like fucking pea soup.
Enough. What?
Hey, Gunpowder, what's up, kid?
with Mikey talking about slinging a nickel at somebody with a slingshot, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, you do realize you just made that a premeditated crime with an illegal weapon and some kind of weird improvised ammunition in a state that hates everything fast moving metal related.
And
Steve, I just got the notification for your chat right now.
Really?
Yeah. Come hang out with Steve. Come hang out with that. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not true. Oh, it's Gear Grind mentioned all of us in a post.
Oh.
That was damn nice of him.
Yep, that was nice of him.
I don't know. When I went over to my YouTube page and
Oh yeah, he did.
brought up the County Line Logging, what's up? Brought up the chat to share it on the Facebook.
Yeah.
After I hit the share button, I looked and there's already comments under it. It was last week's chat. So something's going on with YouTube and uploading, and so I had to go do it again.
It says he made a post on his YouTube page, and it says come hang out with @Stevie, at Dish Outdoors, at
Aw,
Chili's the Show, and at Mikey DeLucia and friends.
cool.
So I'm gonna hit the like button on it, and I'm gonna add a comment.
County Live.
Fine.
I spelled it
I
wrong.
like live. County Live. Wherever they live. Wild things.
It's a misspelling.
Oh yeah, misspellings. Yeah, misspellings and Dish screwing up people's names. That's nothing new around this place.
Right.
Beth has been living with it for years.
Right?
Huh. Right on, Gunpowder. I ain't shooting no nickel. Going in my pocket, around the dresser. Usually where it ends up. Speaking of which, we need a quarter jar. Start stocking up for the laundromat when we go up north.
Fuck,
Oh,
fuck the quarter jar, Steve. You get one of those
right
fucking.
there and tell me I gotta get a
Steve.
rock and a ironing board or a scrubby
Steve,
board.
use one of these. Use one of those. Put
Yeah,
quarters
no
in that.
Actually, I have a glass one I've been saving.
It's gonna take me forever, or us forever, to fill that baby up.
Oh yeah, but you'd have thousands though.
The only bad thing is try moving that dog when it's like half full.
Flan, let's figure this out.
He tried to move that and totally screw his retirement life up.
Right?
Hang on. What does that say? Flan, let them figure this out. The girls are out to bingo, and the boys are getting stinko drunk. I'm assuming they think no more of Inko. I don't know that one. On a Sudbury Saturday night, look it up. Stompin' Tom Connors and play the song. So I'm
Interesting.
guessing stinko means shit face, but I don't know what Inko means.
Well, the girls go play bingo, and the guys go to the bar.
Yeah,
Gee,
it's
how
kind of
would-
like
I want to go to the bar instead of bingo.
when Santa Claus takes all the reindeer out Christmas Eve. What does Mrs. Claus and everybody else do?
Orgy.
No, they get on the elks and blow a few
All the
bucks.
elves get off.
No, they get on the elks and blow a few bucks.
And
Ah,
then
what?
Inko, that sounds like a saying
Yeah.
at that town, like they had a big printing press or newspaper or something there where everybody worked.
So when you said,
Oh, okay.
I just said that.
Shut it down. Gear's here.
Here.
Right on. What's up, Gear? Thanks
Right.
for sharing a shout out there, bro. Appreciate it.
Gia, if you don't see Dish talking not too much tonight, relax. Don't take it offensively. She's a little tired, little wore out.
Oh, what up, Uncle Kyle? What's happening, bro?
Hey, what's up? Apparently, so isn't Miss Shalisa's shell too, but we won't get into that right now.
And on Uncle Cal's note, looks like his situation might be getting a little better. So
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that at the football game, but I couldn't get all of what I was reading.
the,
On
things
the
are
chat.
definitely in.
Swallow.
I think he's got some things in motion now to help him get out of that damn
Jail.
inmate facility.
Darn it, today, don't even-
Yeah, nobody deserves to be in a place like that.
We're live.
No,
Hear
it's
that.
almost like puppy jail, just minus the fleas,
No doors.
right?
God, I'd like to have a cup of coffee with him too. I'd like to have
Right.
a cup of coffee with all these, but I just
I don't know why you're earlier today. Too much caffeine.
I have an idea. Why don't you fucking palm knockers, right? Jump on a fucking coach bus or something and fucking come out here. We'll go to the fucking casino or something.
I got one down the street. Best one in the state.
Yeah, but it's not in Massachusetts though.
Yeah, I know. It's not math.
Come on, I can show you. We took all, hey, I can show you where we took all the tea in the harbor. They gave you all your fucking freedoms that you people
We'll
have
have to-
that I don't have.
We'll all have to leave our pistols on the bus.
Yeah.
Bus. Don't even bring them on the fucking bus. You fucking leave them in fuck. Oh, you can't even go to New York. Hang on. You better drop them off in Pennsylvania on the way back. Pick them up. Because you want to drive to New York either.
Yeah, no shit. I was playing, hanging out with my Mini 14 for a little while today. I miss that
Oh,
gun.
yeah?
I got to get to the range.
I know. I think it's to the range. Sure, I haven't shot a gun in like since, I don't know,
I know.
April.
Busy, busy, busy.
I'm going to take my
Of course,
shotgun.
you're fishing like a madman.
I think the last time I was shooting was probably
10 minutes ago.
no about 7:30 this evening.
All right, question. Were you inside or outside?
Technically, a little bit of both because
Asking for
my
a
little
friend, by the way.
private. Oh, in my little private range here at the house, you know,
Oh, okay.
the benches are set up under an old carport, so regardless of the weather, you're in the shade. So technically, I was a little bit of both indoor and outdoor.
Isn't the concussion underneath that carport a little much?
Because I'm afraid, listen to me.
I always wear plugs and muffs. It's a little, especially when you break out some of the bigger shit.
Because
Plugs and
gunpowder, I'm afraid that I would probably wind up staying and finding somewhere in the northeast corner of Kentucky, in the
Right.
woods somewhere.
Under a
Because
bridge,
Kentucky,
whatever it
they
takes.
say Kentucky is one of the cheapest states you can live in.
Yep.
And if you go southern, if you go southwestern Kentucky,
Right.
it's like an hour and a half. Because Louisville's southwestern, right? Kentucky, correct?
It's northwestern part of it.
It's northwest.
It's
Okay.
kind of sort of in the middle
All
of
right.
Louisville,
'Cause
kind of, but it's
I
on
have-
the north. It's on the north line up there.
I have family in Chillicothe, Ohio, that say that it's only an hour and a half to Louisville, Kentucky. So
Old Super ain't too far from Louisville.
Beautiful state.
Yeah.
I hear Kentucky's
Well,
absolutely beautiful. I'd like to see the rest of them. I've only seen about 14 of them. I'd rather see the rest of them.
It's real pretty
know,
when you get by Louisville.
13 of them, I guess. I don't know. I forget. I told you the farthest west. I know it's not really west-west, but it is to me if you're looking at a map, right? Of course, everything's west to me if you look at a map.
Pretty much.
But
Yeah, me and you both.
yeah, Minnesota. Minnesota is. I went to Minnesota, stayed there for a week. I follow a guy on YouTube. He does reviews on U.S. states. Kentucky, one of the poorest states.
It all depends on whether you know how to make bourbon or not.
Yeah.
Well,
You'll be in the northern part of Kentucky. That's cool. See, and then you, and they have hogs down in Kentucky too, right?
Mm-hmm. I know a guy retired from where I used to work, sold his house up here, just a regular house in the neighborhood, went down to Kentucky and basically with the money he made off the house, basically bought a mansion on a lake with a fishing dock and a boat included, and like 5 or 10 acres or something on the end of a lake, cash money.
Yep.
And his retirement, his little bit of retirement, $1,200-$1,300 a month, whatever, he could live like a king.
I know a guy from Maine. He was one of the customers that I used to go to up in the Bangor area.
That sounds like you're starting a limerick.
And he,
yeah, right?
and he, you know, him and the wife were divorced, but he still worked at the company that his wife, because it was daddy's company. And so he wound up leaving. They got divorced, and he said to her, you know, I'm out of here. And he bought a double wide down in Kentucky somewhere, a 3-bedroom double wide for short money. He's on like an acre and a half of land. And he couldn't be fucking happier.
Right.
And I got him on Facebook. He keeps saying, you got to come down to Kentucky.
Yeah,
I'm like, you know, I got too many places to go. I got to go to Kentucky. I got to go to Michigan. I ain't going to fucking Michigan. Let them motherfuckers come to me.
Yeah, but Kentucky and Tennessee are great. You get a little bit of winter, but not too much.
Yeah.
You know?
I can deal with 40s. 40s
Other
is
than
fucking,
snake.
40s is this kind of weather. I can deal with 40s. I don't, well, fuck, I deal with all kinds of weather. But I don't know if I'd probably miss my fucking snow. Mikey, I'll get down your way sometime. I was talking to my wife about taking Gage to a goalie training camp down that way and make a vacation. Oh, that'd be great, Trev. Come down this way. We'll take him to the Boston Garden. Take a tour of the garden.
All right. So who blew up the gas line?
Who
Putin
gas
or
line?
us?
What I miss? I haven't watched the news all day. What happened?
I
Oh,
don't.
it's not an all day thing. It was like a couple days ago. The Russian
Oh, what?
pipeline way out in the middle of the ocean. Poof.
Yeah, what happened? Oh, it blew up, did it?
Oh yeah, a couple of them.
Oh, they just all by themselves?
Yeah, but the funny thing is they were shut down at the time. Wink, wink.
Oh, so is that what fumes do? The fumes in the lines and boom.
No.
So let me get this straight. A Russian submarine shot at gas lines. And now who they blaming? The Ukraine? The Ukraine doesn't have fucking submarines.
They're trying to blame us.
Oh, they're blaming us.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
going to try to drag us into that conflict.
Of course they are. They're going to blame us. Putin did it. He does it all the time.
I would not want to be living in Europe right now. Then people are going to have a cold, hard winter.
Yeah.
I watched Survivor Lily. Everybody knows. She said people are sneaking. All the woods, the forests and stuff are mostly private in
I
Europe.
know what it is.
She said people are sneaking into the woods, like stealing branches and shit.
Her daddy and mama planning some of it, and that shit took over the whole down. There's a house and a trailer. There's a trailer and a shop.
Where was she from?
There's a trailer and a shop in
Sweden.
that that pile of shit. They just give up with it, give up on it, and moved that up and put that other trailer in.
Well, that's nice to know. She's either from one of the either Sweden or Finland, or
I love her.
She's awesome.
Baby Project is from Finland.
I used to watch her. You know, I also used to watch.
Nearly as bad.
I used to watch religiously too. Was Rogue Preparedness, and they got a kid now. She got married. They got a kid now. I mean, I knew they had the kid, the baby, but the baby's now like 4. Yeah.
Right on.
It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah. Even the nurse.
Patriot Nurse.
Patriot Nurse. You seen her channel lately?
I don't believe so. I don't remember.
Oh,
Patriot
she's
Nurse.
getting all fancy, wearing makeup, all kinds of stuff now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Still the end of the world coming, but she got all dusted up. Survivor Lily just did a review on a breakdown bow for like $100.
Oh yeah.
Right around $100. Yeah, she's like, this thing is awesome, and she's not affiliated or nothing. But anybody thinking about getting into bow hunting, check it out. Nice recurve.
Hell yeah.
Multiple different pound limbs you can get for it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, she needs makeup. Patriot Nurse, she needs makeup. She should wear all the makeup in the world because, first of all, I'm gonna guess she's Italian, just by looking at her.
She's
all
up
right.
You're part of the woods, Maine.
She's in Maine.
I think so.
Yeah, something like that. She's a Yankee.
She's been on here 12 years.
Yeah.
She's been on here a long time. She's making a shitload of money on here.
Could be.
460,000 views, 237,000 views. Yeah, but she looks like she's all stuck up and then some. I can't
Yes,
stand
he did,
it.
Gerald B. Back in February, Gerald B. says Biden made a threat
Really?
to Russia. But I don't think we'd be stupid enough to do something like that. I think Russia did it. So when we threaten him, you better turn the gas back on to Germany. He can say, well, the line's broke. I can't turn that on.
No, Trev, just do me a favor. Go back to that river you guys went to and do a video again on that because I watch that video all the time. I think that river looks
Right
awesome.
on, Trevor. Little eyeliner.
I did read that. I'm like, huh?
I used to wear a little eyeliner when I was in my rock band.
You know who I haven't seen in a long time?
I did.
Damn it, boy.
For pictures.
Look at you.
You know who I haven't seen in a long time is
So did you go on the inner part or on the outside?
Drone Girl. Did you guys ever watch Drone Girl?
Yeah.
When the drones first came out, she got this one, then she went to and she's from Ireland, I believe.
Yep. She'd done the drones over a lot of the old castles and shit like that.
Working Class Woodsman got me hooked on her. And,
Speaking of which, he dropped out a video this morning,
yes,
I think it was.
I saw it. Yeah, Working Class Woodsman just put another video out. Yeah, he's making his way back north now. If he's probably already here by now.
Yeah.
But he's coming back up this way. That's good though. I'm glad he's back making. You guys went fishing or something. You guys were all in the canoes, Trev.
Trevor or
Trevor
you
was.
thinking M.I. Woodsman or something?
No. Trevor was. They were one of his videos. I could have sworn it was.
Yeah, but him and his kid go fishing so much he probably forgot half the damn trips.
I don't know.
Yeah, Drone Girl. I remember her.
Yeah, she was nice. Like I said, Ed got me hooked on her, and it was just.
Yeah.
She's explained to me. She says, "I says, yeah, but don't." She goes, "Listen," she says, "don't." She says, if you get a drone, don't go out and buy a fucking $500 drone. Go out and buy a little fucking one. Destroy that. You know, get used to, and then everything's better. You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Didn't she wear like a little hat?
Yeah.
Yep, I remember her.
Yeah, we know a lady named Dish, and she's having a video coming up.
This used to wear a hat too, but then
Now Susie's picking on me.
it's bad. Hey, you know what's even worse than that, Dish? You know what's even worse than Susie picking on you? She's never picked on me.
There's like quiet. And you're like, I gotta do something.
So, Susie, you really want to get her now? Repeat
What?
after me. You just have to say one word. You ready? Mick. That's all you got to say.
Nick.
Just say Mick. M-I-C-K. Just say Mick.
No, just Mick.
Hi, Mick.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
She wasn't here last night. She doesn't get it.
I know she doesn't get it, but Dish does, and I'm enjoying it.
oh my God.
It's not about Susie getting it. It's about Dish getting friggin' picked on. Come on.
Yeah, where is he anyways? That'd be fun if he popped in again.
Right on, Gear Gryden. She needs to do more fishing videos.
Yep, and if she don't make one soon, I'm gonna have to call her out because I know what's real close to her neighborhood. Just
Right?
saying. I've been there.
Hey, Dish, all you gotta do is get a fishing pole. I'm like, okay, guys,
Let me
I'm checking them out right now.
let me get this straight.
All right.
Don't you have a harness for one of your cats you can hook up to a fishing line?
Let me get this straight. You have a place to go fishing near your home,
Yeah.
and you won't make a fishing video.
It's full of boaters. It's a boat launch, and it's just full of boaters. So I don't. Maybe this fall when it gets a little bit later on and they quit going out there. I don't know.
When the pussies hang it up, that's when the tough get going.
Yep.
Oh,
So you
no,
don't have you can't.
no,
you can't
Dish,
short
hon,
fish.
to hell with the fishing video. Let's get back to what Steve was talking about. Put the cat in the harness and tie him to the rod and reel.
Yeah.
There's your damn video. I mean, shit. I'd watch that 10, 12 times an hour probably.
No, you don't want to hurt the cat.
I'd like any video from Dish.
Thank you.
Right?
Well, I got a couple if you want to see them. I got
Yeah,
a
you
couple.
wish.
I have an Android box. That's good fun. And I'm trying to pick up the chat on YouTube, Steve. And I can't yet. I have you on my cell phone. What's an Android box?
Don't blame me. It's probably a pirate box, knowing up in Canada and all. Stealing
Oh, no,
their
hey, don't be shitting on Canada.
why it's fun.
I love Canada. As soon as I'm done hitting at least the states in this country I want to hit, because I'm gonna being honest, right? New Mexico not doing anything for me. Utah isn't gonna do anything for me.
All them damn Canadians were coming down through here the other day, flying over, and they were making one hell of a racket. So I mean, them daggum Canadians, I thought they're supposed to be polite and all that stuff, but they were making all kind of racket when they come over here. So I mean, yeah.
That works. Make noise.
Flan, I might have to get the name of it from you because when we're moving up north, we're not going to have cable. We're going to have to get the old rotary antenna.
Yeah.
Which I have a big giant TV antenna on a, the big triangle ones that go way the hell up. I was going to cut that sucker down and, get rid of it. And then I talked to a buddy of mine. He just bought a regular TV antenna, $250.
Wow.
Yeah, but you're not paying $300 for fucking cable. So guess what?
Right. But they're not, $30 at Kmart.
Well, no, nothing's $30 anymore.
Damn.
But so anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, you can keep New Mexico, Utah, California. Yeah, I can keep that one. Because I don't really want to go anywhere the earth moves under my feet,
I feel the earth move
under my feet. I feel the skies tumbling down.
If you've seen your citizens, don't mind.
Now, somebody who's in our age bracket, name that tune.
Most people in your age bracket are in the fucking dirt.
Right on.
Maybe in the South, but not up here in Yankeeville, okay? Because up here in Yankeeville, we live a long time. You people in the South don't live a long time because you eat drinking too much fucking bourbon.
We stay frozen.
No, we got better booze and better drugs, and we don't get froze like y'all do.
Well, that's the preservative. We're frozen 9 months out of the
Come
year.
on over to
Yeah.
land.
I don't want to go to Palm Knucklehead. Palm Knucklehead should come to me. Michigan wasn't integral in our freedom. Fuck that. Just come out this way.
Where do you think everybody ran to? Because we're surrounded by a moat. We only got one border.
Mikey, you want to get into the whole freedom thing? Think back to the Revolutionary War in South Carolina.
I said Michigan. I didn't say South Carolina. I said Michigan.
Yes, I'm just saying, if you want history, come to South Carolina.
Oh, I know. South Carolina and the South obviously has history. They just don't know how to fight. But other than that,
no, we've made adjustments. We now vote from the roof.
Yeah, right. And you got a lot better weaponry than you had back in the Civil War.
You're damn right.
I'm surprised that Gear didn't jump on that song, on that name, that tune.
No, he's probably off in one of his farming video or
He's
chats.
jumping back and forth from different chats.
Yeah, he's a chat. He's a chat.
Oh, now he
Tell you
shows
what.
up?
Talking about him in the farming chat, there's one that he participates with. I don't know, somehow or another I crossed up with it one day. He invited me over or something. I tell you what, if you're into the whole canning and doing your garden and
Right.
I tell you what, he's over with some people that definitely have the knowledge on what the hell's going on and how to do it right.
So how's your cocktail?
Yeah, there was a slight yeah, they got pissed.
It's my chihuahua.
Right.
Yeah, me too, Trevor. I'm
Right
and that's
on,
the problem about moving to the South. You know what I mean, bro? Is that as beautiful as the South is, it gets way too fucking hot.
For real, Gerald B? It's your birthday?
Hell, I'm getting older by the hour and 2. Yeah, that's right. His birthday is.
Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah.
No, we gotta wait an hour and 5 minutes, and we can all sing.
And,
Yeah, but I'm old. I'll forget by then.
and
Yeah, all of us will.
another
Somebody set an
happy,
alarm.
I'm
another
not.
happy birthday to Richie the Italian plumber.
Right on.
You guys know Richie the Italian plumber, right?
Yeah, that's right. Richie did get older.
Today-
What, yesterday or today or something?
No, today's his birthday.
Yep.
But he's younger than us. Well, he's younger than me. He ain't younger than Stump, but he's younger than us.
Brenda J got it. Carol King.
Carol King, absolutely. Yep. She
But
was
yeah,
the
man, you were
bomb.com.
talking about Richie. That's a good dude right there, man. He really and truly is.
I Feel the Earth Move by Carol King, and I'm in Kentucky, and I know stuff. Brenda, you're in Kentucky? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. You're in Tucky
on a lake
on a lake. In the backside of this here lake and the backside of this
with a
mountain.
balcony.
Waiting for Tish Bronson to come with me. And that's awesome, Brenda J.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Top of the
Well, guys, I got to jump out of here. Y'all have a good one.
Well,
Have
be
a good
good.
night.
Check this out. The cat found the safest place in the house to sleep. Up on top of a big pile of rifles.
Hell yeah.
I think I have issues.
What's the issue? I mean,
I ain't got enough. I ain't got enough yet. That's the issue.
exactly.
I was looking, watching a video the other day. I don't even remember what the video was. All I remember is a stainless steel lever action 4570 sitting behind the guy. And I'm like, oh boy.
Wow.
Stainless steel.
That's kind of pretty. Yeah, and it was that brush look, not the shiny.
Right.
That looked bad. That and a pistol to match. Oh boy.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that would be sexy. Both of them, the pair of brushed stainless and a nice walnut.
Yep. Big boom. Big bada boom.
Hell yeah.
Love that movie.
Now, if you had slight mental issues, you could get that BFR revolver. It's chambered in 4570 as well. You really have a match pair then. And
Now, one of the good things about that 4570, if you reload, you can downsize them a little bit. They're not quite so hard to handle.
have you heard of the guys that are loading two 250 grain pills in it instead of a single 500?
I just seen that today. I'm like, what?
Can somebody explain that?
was, Shalisa's guy
Can somebody explain to me how?
to Freedom Mouse.
Yeah, Taff Fluttermouse or whatever.
Yep.
Jeff and Officer Greg.
Yeah. How do you take 500 grains of powder, right?
Yeah.
And then split it in half, 250 a piece. With I don't
No,
know.
no. It's not a pellet or the powder load. It's the projectile itself. Instead of putting one 500 grain chunk of lead, they're putting two 250 grain chunks of lead down the throat.
On top of each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh.
Like a double whammy.
Who's holding that fucking thing?
That far apart. Well, you have to get that other bullet in there, you got to reduce the powder load so it'd be low and slow and hit like a sledgehammer.
Yeah. So basically, you got two high-speed concrete blocks nailing that moose in the side of the head at one time.
Have a great night, Trevor. Thanks for popping in, dude.
Is that
All right, man. Good to see you, Trev.
I'm sorry, Shalisa. What?
Is that what Taff Mouse was doing? Putting two bullets
Yeah.
shell? And
Yep.
they just did that recently?
You just had me all
It
confused
has
there.
to
I'm
be.
like, what the fuck did you just say?
The Flying Mouse.
The projectile was the 500 grain.
Yeah. 4570 puts.
Yeah, that's why I was getting all confused.
Range.
Well, there it is.
Yeah, and there was only, what was it, like inch and a half, 2 inches of separation at like 100 yards.
Wow. I'm surprised.
Those guys
Yeah.
shoot some weird shit.
I didn't watch the video. I just seen it in my feed.
They shoot some weird shit, those two.
Oh yeah.
I think that's where what's his name got his idea from. That huge channel now. What's his name? He doesn't even come across my feed. I haven't seen one of his videos in a while. The kid down in Texas.
Are you talking about Matt, the veterinarian?
Matt, the veterinarian, yeah.
Yeah, Demolition Ranch.
Because
I think it is.
Demolition Ranch. When he was young, he's putting fucking nails down there, and I'm like, this kid's out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, but it's
You know, and he'd get like 1,000 views. I'm like, cool, dude. Good luck. Just don't kill yourself.
But you know what really and truly just
And then
pardon
boom,
it,
his fucking challenges.
yeah, but what caused that boom? Do you remember what it was?
No.
He put out like 30 videos in a row. Remember, he used to be big into soccer when he was younger.
Yeah, that's true.
And he would set up all kind of weird, like Rube Goldberg machines that involved him kicking a soccer ball that would launch fucking skeet, that would trigger a mousetrap that would shoot a fucking Mossberg at the fucking skeet and hit the damn thing.
Yeah.
Trick shots with a Mossberg is what just
Yeah, he just blew up.
massive. Yeah. But yeah, he didn't do any of that shit anymore, and that
He's
was
only-
really,
he-
I like
he's
his
only-
channel back then.
He only vets once a week now.
Yeah.
He was on a podcast with the Yee guys.
Yeah, but now, at the same time, if you're into the whole humanitarian aspect, he's got a second channel. He's got several channels, but one of his others is called Vet Ranch, and that's about his veterinary clinic. And I think basically it's like once a month they pick one critter at random that's got like 0 chance of getting adopted or barely surviving or whatever. And people on the channel, and they do fundraisers and shit, and they rehab the
really?
critter and adopt it out the whole 9 yards. Yeah,
So he gets a lot of those people coming over the other channels and
Yeah.
That's what it's saying.
Yeah, it's pretty cool shit. I mean, he saved some pretty cool animals that otherwise, they'd be in the dirt.
Right. Yeah, and then he's got the one off ranch. What's he call it?
Yeah, off the ranch.
Off the ranch, right? Yeah.
Did he ever get his house finished? The one he
Yeah.
bought? It was all
The mansion?
done.
I
The
said,
mansion?
tell you which one. He's got like 6 now.
He's in a mansion. He just built a mansion.
Well, he rebuilt it. Remember?
You're right, SKS. His intros, they are fucking funny. They're good.
Okay, I take it back. That other cat on top of them weapons didn't have the best seat in the house. This one does.
Hey, wouldn't they call that? Never mind. I'll shut up. Sorry.
Hey, cat, I better not hear a loud pop or you're in trouble.
Well, if you do, that fucker's kin to me.
That's cool that Trevor's kid gets to play hockey like that.
Right.
Jezzo, happy birthday, kid. You're getting old.
Yeah, man.
You're almost up to Stevie's age.
Well,
Wow.
I can remember way back to 57.
He's the Heinz.
Well, in 57, I don't believe I was even a thought, but I will say,
No, I mean,
from the history books and thankfully living in the South, cars don't rust to death. Damn, there were some beautiful cars in 1957.
No, he wasn't born in 57.
he is 57.
He was born.
Steve said he could remember back to 57. I
He
thought he
was-
was a teenager.
Oh, he was born in 65.
Yeah, my brother used to have a 49 Ford pickup. Oh my God. That thing was awesome.
49, that still had the butterfly hood, right?
Yeah, and the tanks too.
I think so. And it had the 2 little windows in the corner. of
Windows in the
cab.
corner. Yep.
Yeah.
Cigarette windows.
Little short box with the rolled edge.
Yep.
And he put some kind of high torquing ass tranny and a hot ass motor in that thing, and whole
Fucking gear. Gear says my parents weren't even born until 65, but they're old.
gunpowder.
The girls now are out the men.
There you go.
The girls row. Our Boyd, what's happening?
Not counting.
What's going on, Boyd?
Hey, boy.
He says happy squirt day.
Squirt day.
Squirt, squirt the animals.
Now, hold on. Let's remember,
That's right, I
remember
forgot
this is
Spring was down.
YouTube. We have to keep it friendly for kids.
Right. Oh no, this is gonna.
Talking about the tree.
Oh, that was awesome feedback.
Say
No.
that again, gunpowder.
Oh Lord, am I having issues? Am I robot?
Not
again?
now.
Oh,
Not
just
now.
go
Now
Now
you sound
you're
like
good, baby.
now you sound like a 900 number operator.
Right?
in.
Right? She might be kin to flying. Holy hell.
No shit.
How's it going, y'all? No, I said that
A
y'all were
damn
talking
better
about
now.
the drink squirt. We got to keep it PG-13. I've got a baby on the boo. We can't have him having like dirty thoughts this early.
Hey, it's his. Leave him alone. That's all I'm gonna say. Barely awake.
And don't make any loud noises to scare him. Make him clinch.
What's the matter, boy? What do you mean you're barely awake? Fucking young guy like you? Need another Southerner? Fuck, this place is loaded with Southerners and Michigans and fucking palm knocker motherfuckers.
Extreme to the other.
God damn.
Break balls, Julissa.
Brenda's from Kentucky. Where's SKS from? SKS, I know you told me before. Where are you from?
Damn mass hats.
I
Mass
know, right?
holes. Mass
Freaking
holes.
Trigger
Straight.
Southerners.
No, you're not an asshole. You're a mass hat.
No, mass hole is what people call us from Massachusetts.
But when you say Southerners and palm knockers and all that, you
Yeah.
sound like a mass hat.
Oh,
Back to busting balls again. Woohoo!
I don't even know what a mass hat is, but it's okay. I'll stick with it.
It's like an ass hat, but from Massachusetts.
There you go.
Massive
No.
two shits.
I'd rather just be called a mass hole.
Yeah, that,
Well, I'd
I will
rather be
admit
called
that.
a billionaire, but I don't always get what I want.
Lon's picturing Gunpowder's tits, by the way.
With
Oh.
her is with
That
this.
a girl.
How you doing, Flan?
Oh, here we go. The two of them talking on the same fucking thing. That'd be it. That's fucking,
I-
Just make
fucking
lunch,
30
man.
seconds.
Mike, just mute and let it go.
Let it go. It already went. I'm done.
I hear more.
I'm all done. Dude, that's fucking.
Yeah, there's the time where you just and listen.
Oh, okay. That's right, SKS. SKS is way the fuck out there. It's only 8 o'clock where SKS is.
Damn.
Seattle. Lord have mercy.
Seattle.
Build a fence, dude. Build a fence. Don't let them in your yard.
All right,
They'll
so-
never leave.
Well, SKS,
Damn.
at least you're not from the fucking south of Michigan. So,
You'd be better off.
so we got obviously gig ridings in the south. Obviously,
Is Missouri really the South, though?
I don't know. I only counted the
right
south.
on the border.
I counted Louisiana over. You know what I mean? Florida, Georgia.
Yeah, listen,
Bama.
though. You're from Massachusetts. Can you really count, though?
Who's talking? You fucking Southerners, you got to take your fucking shoes off to fucking see. Stop it. You go to the store, you don't even wear your shoes because it's just easier
Yeah.
to count,
SKS,
to
I
count your
couldn't
change
do
back when they're
that
giving it to
bullshit.
you. Fucking tell me.
Yeah, but now as far as Missouri being a southern state or not, I'm gonna have to say, yeah, they probably are southern because their whole motto, whatever, is the "Show Me" state.
Yeah.
Any states whose slogan is "Show me your tits," fuck it, them southern boys right there.
Right on.
And we're constitutional carry. And our AG pretty much told the ATF, fuck around and find out. So Missouri's really not that bad.
Right on.
I'm not saying Missouri is. I'm just saying
Anyone who's going to sit there and tell the ATF to fuck around and find out, that's pretty fucking southern for you.
Yep.
Pretty fucking American for you.
I think you should have more people from the north up there. That's all I can say. Me and Jezzo need more fucking people in the north.
Yeah, but see, all of us southern people like not shoveling snow. And we also like not having feet of snow. Like a couple of inches, what Michigan calls a dusting. We can handle that kind of snow, but you people like the shit where you fucking go with feet.
Why she just used my own fucking thing on me?
Yeah, but you still gotta wear big ass winter boots to stop the snakes from chewing on your ankles.
There you
Oh,
Yeah,
go.
but we can use our
can't
fucking
wear
boat
winter
year
boots.
round.
I can use my boat year round as long as I put a fucking air propeller on it on the back of it.
Yeah, there you go.
You
Been
can
there,
tow the boat
seen
around with a snowmobile.
Okay, listen. In Texas, you don't need a boat. It's
Fuck
called
Texas.
an inflatable mattress, and it floats just like a boat.
Yeah,
You're
but
fine.
that's more like that's how the women walk around down there with mattresses strapped to their backs because we're all fucking hooas.
Wow.
Put the shovel down, Mikey.
Wow.
Let me rephrase that. Get out of the fucking excavator, Mike. Walk the fuck away. And you were getting pissy about me saying cunt last night.
Oh! Stevie's getting a strike. Well, she said
Hey,
it. She said
I'm
mattresses
just
on the back
picturing-
first.
Wait a minute. I'm just
I
picturing.
didn't say nothing about mattresses on the back. I said
You
you
did.
put a mattress on the lake, and it's just
Oh,
like
I
a
thought you
boat.
said mattress on your back. I'm like, well, she started it. I just finished it for her.
I'm just
That's-
picturing.
And there ain't
SKS thought it
nothing
was
wrong
funny.
with the cunt.
Oh, shh. Don't say that word.
Listen, okay, men can be one too. Okay, I have been to states where there's
I
a
wish I
lot of
was.
them.
Hey, prepping, what's up?
I wish I was. I would never leave my house.
I have to apologize for prepping this afternoon. I popped up what I thought was a private StreamYard. I was trying to help Susie upload the app on her piece of crap iPhone. And prepping popped in. And I wrote him a message saying, oh, I'm sorry, dude, this is supposed to be private, after I put it on private, so the message didn't send.
So let me get this straight. You just made fun of somebody that cooks for you, brings you fucking food, and everything else. Oh, hang on.
He made fun of her
So
phone.
you just made fun of an iPhone. One of the best phones you can get is an iPhone, right? So
Okay.
this from
Android.
the fucking flip phone master is gonna fucking tell someone with an iPhone and make fun of someone. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I remember
Wow.
getting some of those fucking Morse code messages from your ass. You had to go
Oh,
decode
yeah,
that
you're like this.
shit.
Hey, flip phones rule. Androids rule. No.
Not when you were having a conversation at 2 a.m. with this motherfucker and he was typing paragraphs at a time.
Yeah, it's like Stevie drinking tonight. What the fuck is he doing?
Occasionally
Now,
he'd fuck up and it'd be like
First of all,
A3D
Oh,
or
Mike, I
some
can't
shit.
get that video. Mike, I can't get that picture. Why not? Everybody else has got to put. I says there's nothing wrong on my end. And then I
First of
remember
all-
flip
first of
phone.
all, Susie didn't purchase the phone. It was forced on her by a relative.
That's okay.
So I can make fun of that piece of crap all I want to and not offend her.
Yeah, but it's still better than yours.
We're
No,
going to take her to the
Our
store and get
phones
her
are
on
so annoying.
Right. good Android.
I got a back button on my Android.
Right on.
Our
phone.
phones just have the main button that
Yeah.
No.
I have
No.
I have an Android. I like it. I get to talk to what's her face now too. I forget what her name is.
What's her face?
It's
Well,
not
you
it's not
can-
Siri, but it's
Your wife or somebody else?
no. She just like if I talk into it, I go, hey, text the
Oh,
wife. Or
Yeah.
text.
Oh yeah, you can set up all the voice commands and shit.
Yeah. I
Remember
forget what her
text
and there's a
that thing.
name for her too, and I forget her name. But she won't answer questions like, hey, did the Red Sox win? Or hey, did you know what I mean? She won't do anything like that. But
No,
All you
you're gonna
do
have
in
to
the
get an
settings and
Alexa
set
if
it
you
up.
want that.
Right on, our boy.
wait, that was live, and I could have come in and messed you with Steve. See that?
Smart choice, blonde. Samsung. Yes.
I have a Samsung.
Yeah.
Yep.
$500 it cost me, the son of a bitch.
Sleek, easy to hang on to.
Yeah.
Mine's nice, but I don't know how to use it.
Oh, there's classes for it. I'm not even joking.
Be a piece of cake.
There's classes for it.
Get
I'm
that.
not even joking.
Might try to mate with my phone. Get that away from there.
Oh, look at that. Then you have a FJ, a Flip Junior. Dish, are you sad tonight?
Nope, I'm cool.
Are you sure?
I'm fine. Don't worry
Are
about
you
it.
sure?
I'm
She's
not
still
missing
very
anybody.
well relaxed and tired.
Wait,
I'll go get Mick on fucking Instagram, and I'll
Nick,
tell him
Nick,
I'll
whoever
go
you are.
message. I'll go message him and tell him to come in here and brighten up your fucking day, folks. All that teasing I did to Dish last night. Not one time did she ever deny anything.
There's nothing
No,
to deny.
she-
Okay, so
Nothing happened.
keep that in mind, folks.
How we roll. Just go with
Yeah,
the
it's how you
flow.
roll.
Right.
Fucking palm knocking motherfuckers.
If you weren't there, it didn't happen.
You people are almost as
Right?
bad as the friggin' hose down in fucking Texas. You know what I mean?
You know what, Mikey? Keep talking shit about Texas. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I might let you.
oh,
Mm.
Listen, I have a rule. If I'm going to get my ass kicked, especially by a blonde, guess what? You best better be wearing fucking leather.
Ooh.
Sweetheart, I told you many years ago, I got a pair of black boots special just for you because they got a
Atta girl.
heel on them. And when I kick your ass, I'm gonna be in style when I do it.
Atta girl.
Wait a minute. You got to start the theme song. Bum, 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 bum.
we're
Hit
dating.
Get it on video. I'm married. I can't get that shit on video, bro.
it.
Now, Steve was fucked up. You were doing that boom, 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 right?
These
And
boots
what
are
she had
made
just-
for walking.
Yeah, but what the scene she had just described, in my head, I got a mental cartoon of it all going down inside of a circus tent.
Ring number
Yeah.
3. Mikey
Gunpowder, I
Delucia.
got to figure out how far away you live from my niece Brittany. I think you two need to get together. Y'all would have a blast.
Don't
Get
threaten
that
me
up
with a
there.
good time.
You know, I suddenly seen Gunpowder Beauty swinging in on a trapeze and then hitting the ground running and whop.
Okay,
Hey,
something.
don't play because they have like a yoga trapeze thing, and I have been really wanting one because you can do flips and like
Ta-da.
realign your back and
Ta-da,
all
you're going to
kinds
have
of
some
stuff
fucking
with
fun,
it.
brother.
You know, in the old days, we used to call them sex swings.
Exactly.
Is that
Yep.
a grown-up version of
Yoga trapeze.
Listen, okay, I've,
Kinda
I've
like the
got
new
children.
yoga
I've-
pole dancers.
I've got children. I can't have them telling their friends, my mom has a sex swing. No, yoga trapeze sounds better.
That's a yoga scene.
trapeze?
Right. And the chicks with the stripper poles in their bedroom was for fucking strictly exercise.
Yeah,
It really was. How dare you judge us?
yoga pole.
Yoga pole.
It tones up your arms and your legs and
Oh,
your
I'm
butt,
sure.
and it works your
Yeah.
abdomen.
Yeah, I'll get you
Don't-
something for your abdomen.
Don't judge us.
Just
Now
like
you-
that little device with a cord out
Honey,
the end, really for sore
Don't you know who I am? I judge everybody,
I know. Fucking
I judge
judgy
everybody,
McJudgeson.
especially from the state in which you reside.
That's all right.
But
Yeah.
hold
Right
on now.
now, I'm in the show me state. Okay.
No, I know you're in the
Soon,
show
I'm
me
gonna be
state.
in the.
I like
I
the
don't know
state
what
you're
the
in.
fuck. I don't know what the fuck Kentucky.
I like the state you're in.
other than the chicken.
I like the state that you're in, and the state that you're going to is going to be pretty cool. I've never been to this fucking state. Oh, sorry, wrong hand. This state.
It's beautiful. Fucking cold as shit, but it's beautiful.
So it's like here. It's cold as hell in the winter.
Yeah, well, I've never been to Massachusetts, but
You gotta come look at
Michigan
the
tried to
foliage.
fucking kill me.
Nothing better than New England and nothing better than the Northeast and during fucking foliage time.
Yeah, maybe.
Any place that gets negative 50
That was
is
only
absolutely ridiculous.
yeah,
I
but that was
don't
only a
care.
couple of times. It wasn't like
I-
it's that doesn't happen
I don't
all the
care.
time.
Motherfucker,
don't
they
care.
have made
It's one
horror
for
movies
them.
based on your winter.
Negative 20 is probably average up where actually it's north of where Jezzo is. So northwest of where Jerry is.
Well,
We
it's a
had the
good-
what polar vortex or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it was, my first winter in Michigan, and it
Whoops.
frosted over the doorknob inside the fucking house. That shit shouldn't happen.
No, well, how do you think Dish feels being stuck in a fucking shed?
Hey,
He has ways of keeping warm. Just saying.
Right.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. Mick is coming over.
Right, Shalisa. I hope he comes back.
Mikey, Jays beat the Sox 10-0. That's good because the Jays beat the Sox the other night, fucking 8-0. Honey, I haven't watched a baseball game since fucking April. Bluegrass State Gunpowder.
How you watched it, Shalisa?
Bluegrass State is Tennessee, right?
Shalisa was German.
no.
Oh no, West
I
Virginia.
didn't even see it.
Literally Kentucky. They have Kentucky bluegrass.
Oh, Bluegrass is Tucky.
Yeah.
Tucky, where you from?
It's a
Tucky.
brand.
Gear.
I'm from Tucky.
Well, Mikey, your biscuits just ain't quite done, are they, son?
No. The leaves just north of here are almost in full color. Yeah, that's.
No, not yet.
No, that's
I have
north
to
of,
move first.
No, in northern Maine.
Yeah, I know. Here we're getting a splash. But it was weird. The further north I went, the less color I seen.
Oh yeah, see, we're reversed.
It was
We got-
really strange.
Hi, Moose.
Oh, little bambino. Look, you got that drunken milk smile on his face.
He's got a milk crack.
Yeah.
Stevie, I'll be right back.
Okay. Have fun.
He's the sweetest. But he's got to get in his bassinet because he's making my arms sweat.
Let's get you down.
You go, Brenda J.
We're starting to change colors too, Jethro.
Right.
Little splash here and there. Those maples that grow in them swampy areas are going first, like usual.
Oh, Lord.
Our leaves are starting to fall. My pyro side is getting a little antsy. I can't wait to just start burning some stuff.
Right. You better save it. You might need it for fuel. If
Fuck
this-
that shit. We got a whole bunch of wood.
Steve, you got tamaracks in your area. Have you seen them yet? I'm curious if those are changing color.
I went through a couple tamarack swamps up north, and they were just as green as a bean. Still.
It's like down here, the only thing that's even started trying to change is the persimmon trees.
Right on. Yeah, we still got October, November. Hopefully the late snow, not till December, so I can get a well dug.
Right.
You ever try to dig in frozen sand?
Not
work.
good.
Don't work at all. Multi Gunman, what's up?
Multi!
Hey, Malty.
Howdy.
Speaking of mail, damn it. The pile's closer to the door, I swear. Right on, SKS. We're getting like a little splash here and there. It should be a really colorful fall, though, with the drought conditions. And then if we have an early frost, it's going to just explode. Should be beautiful. Oh, chicken? Wings.
You like
White
wings?
meat.
And like
Oh, I said, what's new? I said Mike is a math hat.
Nah, 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 nah.
Nah, nah.
like wings.
How far down are you, boy? Or you're saying it sucked it down, the cold wind, the cold air down into the north? Do I keep hearing a telephone, or is it just my ears ringing again?
I
I
don't
think it
think
might be.
you.
I think
Sounds
it
like
might
an
be
old
the TV. Hold on.
redneck prepper. How you doing?
Hey, redneck.
Hey, Pepper.
It sounds like an old school like dial phone. You know.
I heard something like that the other chat.
It's that damn iPhone trying to corrupt your phone.
Yeah, probably. It was humping on a little while ago. I'd throw it on the floor.
Right?
Look up. You stomp on it if you have to.
Susie almost choked on a chicken leg.
We know what you're doing.
Well, if you choked on it, she's got an odd technique of eating a chicken leg.
Practice makes perfect. Just saying.
Right on.
You're supposed to choke the chicken, not choke on the chicken.
One little word out of place, and you're going to the
Right.
hospital. Yeah, don't make me dig out that old plunger to do the Heimlich on you.
Oh, poor Susie.
Backwoods, I'll show you backwoods.
Sure does get boring when Mike's gone. Hurry up and finish that smoke.
No, it just gets quiet. That's
Yeah.
all.
Some call it boring, some call it relaxing and quiet.
Peaceful.
Minus about 60 F-bombs.
Say cunt now.
Yeah, we can say gun.
Right on, Redneck Prepper. We were just talking about him. He just put up a video.
Oh, man.
The phone died.
Something just blinked. Oh, gunpowder.
Yeah, her phone probably went.
He's back. We can't say it no more.
Oh, damn.
Can't
Well,
say what.
At least I
Go
got
ahead.
the phone out.
I retract that statement.
Remember that YouTube up north was talking about his working class woodsman. What?
Redneck Prepper was talking about he couldn't remember the name of a YouTube channel last time he was here. Welcome
Yeah.
back, Gunpowder.
The funny part is, in his question, he named 3 YouTubers.
Yeah.
Up
Up
north
north.
60. Up north 60, working class woodsman, and you. Redneck Prepper, what's up?
Monkey Gunman wants to know what's new, Mikey D.
Not a whole hell of a lot. Still looking for a job. Haven't eaten my dinner
Big
yet,
old pot of gumbo.
so I'm eating fucking.
Cheez-Its. Wow, I haven't had them in a minute.
Hey, at least they're the original, not those weird crisp balls.
And I'm gonna wash them down with.
Dots. Rock on.
I
And
think I'll eat the dots first and get the crap out of my teeth with the cheese.
Right?
Yeah, right.
the dinner of champions.
Is
My
that
wife
what
says-
they teach y'all at Gunwalkers Anonymous?
Speaking of gun walkers, bow season opens up here end of the month.
Is it yours? Is the end? Yeah.
Might be a video coming of me hiding behind a pine tree, zapping a doe right out my back
Right.
window.
Ours starts. I think ours starts the 15th this year, the 16th.
Oh, ours is October 1st for bow season.
You know, you giving me an idea there, Steve. I might try that. Do a
What,
hunting
on your
video
front porch
this
and
year.
fucking shoot an arrow into a deer?
No, I haven't been like super close to a deer runway since I was a kid. That's how we always used to hunt. We'd find a runway, back up about 4 or 5 feet, get behind a tree, and just sit there frozen like a statue.
Yeah, ambush the hell out of them.
Yep. Conservative, living in a democratic lifestyle. Holy shit, it's been a minute.
Eat some steak and shrimps.
Right on. Did you find your bike, or did the cops not recover it? I always stealing his bike, you know. Oh, Gerald B's already in the bow season. Started today. I'll be damned.
Nice.
This is October 1st, ain't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Son of a bitch. I thought this was September 1st. I got to go get my license.
Got any change?
No, but you need a cup. Find your cup.
But you know, with hunting season coming up, or actually being here, the bow part of it, there's an upside to this being half cripple shit. That lets me use a crossbow this year if I want to.
There you go.
Yeah, we can't use a crossbow. I don't know why.
Yeah, I've been looking at one, and I'm trying to convince myself that
You need it.
well,
They're a great home defense weapon. The second guy waiting out in the car don't know his buddy is laying on the floor
this is true.
or pinned to the wall, however it works out, you know.
Well, the ones I've been looking at here lately, without optics or anything, they're all starting out in the $1,200 to $1,400 price range.
Ouch.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I
You
got
look
paid
like
like
a 10-point or
300
something?
or 400 for mine.
Yeah, the most all these have 200, either 250-pound limbs.
Conservative.
They're- I'm pretty sure it's way more than I need for a deer, but there's just something about slinging a damn arrow shaft that damn big that fast, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mine's open right now. Mine opens the 3rd. It's on 10 through 14, October 3rd, October 3rd through the 26th.
Well, don't be surprised
Archery.
if you hit a deer with that arrow and all the deer does is jump a little bit from
So
the
we-
north and then just
We
start
stop. We stop Monday.
Yeah, run through him so fast you didn't even know he got hit.
Yep.
See, that could work to my advantage, and he'd bleed out pretty quick right there in the one general spot, you know?
Yep. Yeah, I'll just get me a little old stool and back into a pine tree, get all cameled out. You just sit there quiet and wait downwind of the runway.
But now, talking about bow hunting, here's the question. Do you use fixed or do you use mechanical broadheads?
Mechanical.
I'm back to a recurve, and I got wooden arrows with an old Zwickey single blade old school broadhead.
Oh, hell yeah, the big triangles.
Yep.
Those things look awesome as hell.
Well, they did all kinds of studies. My boys on the Hunting Public
Yep.
studied them all, and they got the best penetration with an old school single blade broadhead.
Nice.
Yep.
So that's my new preference.
Now, I've never shot those. How bad do they steer your arrow versus lining them up with your veins?
I let me see. When I shoot mine, I mount them horizontal rather than vertical.
Yeah.
And I don't see much effect at all. But I use the bigger 4-inch veins, feathers.
Okay.
But I don't see much, and I'm only shooting a 45-pound recurve too. So
Okay.
I was pretty impressed at how fast some wooden arrows come out of that little sucker.
Yeah, they don't weigh all that much.
Right. And with the broadhead being the heaviest thing on the arrow, it kind of tows the arrow with it.
Yep.
So they fly pretty damn good. I was impressed with them. So I'm sticking with. See, I'm old school. I find something that works. Screw the newest, latest, greatest. I still use old Rocky Mountain 3-blade on my compound bow. I never even thought about going mechanical.
Right.
Too unreliable to me. The only kind of mechanical I'd use is the ones with the 3 blades that fold forward with the little nubs on them, with the rubber band on them. Because there's nothing that can go wrong. When that hits something, it's going to open.
Yep.
All those ones with the plungers and shit, I don't trust them.
No. For hunting, I still use. Hell, I don't know if you can even get them anymore. A company called Steel Force. It was an old school fixed 3-blade broadhead.
Right. Yeah, the Rocky Mountains. I had to order from Get New Blades in the vintage aisle on Amazon.
Yeah.
So I bought a few of them. And what's cool about it, hold on, I'll get a pack.
Sounded like a fart.
Yes, it did. A big one.
That man.
What's cool about it, they're still in the old school package.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, they
That's
give me
fucking awesome.
like 1.25 inch hole. Nothing wrong with that.
Right?
Who farted?
Who farted?
What up, big dog? What did I miss?
There was a noise that sounded like a fart.
Right on. Well, look who shows up. What up, Ohio?
Ohio.
Oh, you brought me in.
What's going on, Captain Clipazine?
Not a whole hell of a lot.
Happy anniversary, fuckface.
Right on, Fawn. Happy anniversary, dude. Thanks for the reminder.
Thank you.
Now
thank
that
you, thank you.
now that I said happy anniversary to you, hey, I found your balls.
Those
What
are
were you
nads.
doing in my wife's purse, man?
Oh, those are nads.
What are you doing in my wife's purse? He said.
So I just found out. So we have a quote unquote application for hunting doe. It's stupid, but there are unlimited in my zone 10, unlimited throughout the rest of the year.
Wow.
They're $10 a piece. I can spend $1,000 and I can get all the fucking deer I want.
Bye deer herd. They did that here, and you can't hardly.
Not down here, kid. Dude, there are fucking, but people are hitting them at least fucking twice a day.
They tried to blame it on a disease. You know, we got to thin the herd. It's
Right.
Insurance companies don't like all the car hits.
Yep.
Everybody was hitting deer, and I agree. But don't lie about it. 1 or 2 cases of, you know, whatever scourge they were supposed to be having.
CWD or something like that.
No, yeah, before that.
Oh, before that.
The lung thing.
Oh,
People-
yeah.
People get it too.
Monkeypox.
Swamp donkey 530. No, what the hell is it? The lung disease.
I
Where
don't
you
know.
can
I know
cough
they were
on somebody
getting
and they can catch it.
blue tongue for a while there.
Oh, what's going on, Fifth?
Chronic wasting disease.
No, that's the new one. I keep wanting to say infantigo, and that ain't it. That's the
Mono.
wasting disease. Oh, come on, folks. People used to catch it a lot back in the old coal stove days and shit, where you're like coughing up your lungs and tuberculosis. God, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
You know how hard I had to dig to get that out?
I think of it as TB nowadays. That's what they call it.
Yeah,
Right.
TB.
When you
Thanks,
say
Brenda.
tuberculosis, I think way back in the Wyatt Earp days.
About a minute late. Yeah, that guy played such a good Wyatt Earp. I mean, not Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday.
What is that fucker's name? Val Kilmer or Kilmer or something like that?
Yep.
Gear said blue waffle disease.
Oh, hell. That's up Super's alley.
That's actually not real. People just made that up. Fucking
Oh,
so
okay, so I do have a hunting license.
Yeah,
I do.
see here, for archery, you can shoot anything that walks by. You don't need any special doe tag or nothing.
So I have.
Of course, I got to check up on the rules, make sure they didn't change them. But
I have a freshwater fishing license in Mass, the wildlife stamp. What else did I get? That's all I bought. I didn't buy my muzzle. Receipt.
formerly known as Batman, Val Kilmer.
Right.
Yeah. You know, Mikey, just out of curiosity.
Go ahead, buddy.
For you in your state, not your out of state adventures, just your home state, to get all the licenses and permits and everything to be able to hunt or kill anything else in your state.
In my home state?
Yeah, what would you be out total?
Uh,
Because here for me it's like $52 and I can kill or hook anything.
That's cheap.
Well,
his left nut and all of his freedom.
Do what?
No.
His left nut and all of his freedom.
Oh.
No. No.
I'm starting to get worried because he's still adding shit up.
Oh, it's expensive for everything.
No, I'm trying to go to the spot where it'll tell me stop. So I'm trying to.
Hey, boys, go tell them.
Our boy, that's hilarious.
Damn it. Yeah, they $20 us to death. $20 for this, $20 for that, $20 for that. Next thing you know, it's about $150.
Yeah, well, the way they treating Mikey, next thing you know, they're gonna have a fucking permit for a damn squirrel.
We already do.
Oh shit! You're kidding me.
Small game license.
Small game, yeah.
Ooh, I guess I only bought a freshwater fishing license.
Wow.
Yeah, because we got the land permit thing, which is what, $5?
Mm-hmm.
Fishing license, you add a trout license to that, small game license, bow license for deer, bow license for gun.
Damn, dude.
Is muzzleloader still covered under?
No.
Yes. Yeah, it is here.
Yeah, okay. Or for deer, you can just buy a combo license, which is still two prices. So that many to go bow hunting for deer, rifle hunting, rabbit, squirrel, small game.
Oh, wow. In Ohio.
And then if you want to add duck hunting to it, you got the state duck hunting license, the federal duck hunting license. So that's that many.
Damn, dude. Down here, you just
150
no.
or more.
We just make a phone call and tell them you want the sportsman to everything, and you're covered for everything. Little critters, big critters, freshwater, saltwater, you name it.
Yeah.
In Ohio, we have your hunting license, which is good for like rabbit, squirrel, quail, any type of small game like that, coon. If you, but then if you want to trap, you have to have a separate trapper's license. But then you have a deer tag, which is good, whether it's bow, gun, muzzleloader, whatever. You have a deer tag, and then you have to have of course, for waterfowl, you got to have a waterfowl stamp or whatever they call it. And then there's a separate turkey permit.
Oh yeah, I forgot turkey.
Damn.
Totally forgot turkey.
Yep, spring and fall.
Yeah, if you want to. Now, is the fall season still private land only, or is it statewide?
I don't know. I'd have to look into that.
Hey, they changed Ohio. We used to only be allowed to kill a tom.
Yeah.
And they changed that to just one per season. You got spring and then you got fall. You get one per season of any sex.
Right. Our spring is tom only. Our fall is either one.
Oh, big movie went on the other night. Ew.
All right. So Stump.
Yep.
I'll do the combination because it's easier, right? So the
Okay.
sporting license, hunting and fishing is $47.
Okay.
Are we trapping too, or are we just
Oh yeah, I forgot about trapping.
trapping? So 47. It's $32 to trap. So that's we're up to $79, right?
Pretty sure.
Archery stamp is $10. What did I say? We're up to 70 what?
I mean, you had to add on more money just to go bow hunting?
Hang on. Archery stamp is $10. Bear permit's $10. Waterfowl stamp is $10. Federal e-duck stamp is $27. Muzzleloader is $10. Turkey permit's $10. Pheasant permit is $4. And a resident fur buyer, if I wanted to buy, not for a buyer, is $33. So you're looking at roughly 70 something, 80, 90, 100, 27, 107. I don't know, $180 or something, $190 to do it all.
Now, see, back in the good old days, Dish would have been looking all that stuff up for Michigan.
True.
She's been slacking lately.
You all
Well,
did.
she's been busy with a new fascination.
Yeah.
Hey.
Mick and diarrhea will take it out of you.
Damn.
You're gonna have to call me up one of these nights. I want to hear all about it.
Wait a minute. You can get Susie on there and get a three-way chat going.
There you go.
Details, please.
Oh, sorry, saltwater fish is $10.
Damn.
But then that doesn't count like if I get a lobster permit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Flaunt, yeah, and you don't even want to go out of state. Shit, the hunt deer in Michigan out of state is like $120 just for one license.
Shit, whenever I go back to California to go fishing with Dad or anything, whoo, just a freaking one-day fishing license out there.
I was going to ask you about seeing if they offered one day.
Oh my God.
Now, see, you can get a 3-day here out of state for freshwater fish, and it's cheap. It's like,
Yeah, my dad always gets that when he comes out here and we go fishing together. But shit, when I go out there, it hurts Dad's pocket because he pays for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like when Tim and his family came down here, they done a the out of state, I think it's like a 2-week fishing license. And I want to say it was like $15 or $18 a head for them.
Yeah.
It's
But
all
hunt
things
deer
considered.
is-
Yeah.
I forgot to buy my hunting license.
Uh-oh.
I think I just might buy my bow license this year because if I get one deer, we're good to go on meat.
I didn't
Right.
get a bow license this year.
But I do want to do some partridge hunting. Man, I miss that. I'm actually going to use that old Mossberg short barrel 12 gauge I bought.
Nice.
Scatter gun, because partridge are fast. And if you're not on your shoulder and pulling the trigger in the first 2 seconds, they're gone.
Yep.
Wolverine, come on.
From what I've heard, them fuckers can outrun a dove.
When did Wolverine came on? Did he say something about the picture?
I don't know if it worked or not.
Was that-
Yeah, they're explosive. They personally, until I get used to them again, they're going to scare the crap out of me when they flush.
You know, there was a an author one time, and he wrote a line in a book that Uncle Joe used to remind me of all the time, first part of quail season. He said, you know, if you put cotton balls in your ears, they fly a whole lot slower.
Right. That's where partridge get you. They're not that fast. It's that big sound. But I would compare them to what the fuck? I'm getting old. What the hell did you just say?
A grouse used to scare the shit out of you when it takes off.
Yeah,
Grouse and partridge are the same thing.
that's a
Yeah, I was talking about quail.
quail. They fly as fast as a quail. You know how explosive they are when you step on a covey.
Yeah, they pop up, go about 30 feet, and settle back down.
Yeah, but they're the size of a
I
chicken.
never knew that a grouse and a partridge were the same thing.
Yep.
'Cause on the side of the bus in the partridge family, that doesn't look like a fucking grouse.
Oh,
It looks like a dove.
Yeah, or a quail. But they had to instead of saying grouse, they had to change it to partridge because it sounded better with the pear tree.
All right, so Stump.
Yeah.
So just right now, I bought my hunting license and a doe tag.
Yeah.
All right, and it cost me $38.20 because I already had my fishing license. So it cost me $38.20. That gives me $38.28 gives me $2 and a doe.
That ain't bad, I guess. I mean,
Plus the other license you got.
Right.
You know,
You know what I mean? So I can get. I just read that they are surplused out. I can buy one, but it's only one per day. So every day I can go buy another doe tagger. But you know what I mean?
yeah. Down here, I think if I remember it right, we're allowed 7 and 3 per zone.
right
$7 and 3 does. But you can buy like an extra doe tag or whatever, or buy a doe tag.
Right.
And then you don't have to worry about if it's either sex day or not. You just pop one whenever the hell you feel like it. But I mean, most of us down here, shit, we put one on the ground. It goes in the back of the truck. Most all of us have a buddy that's got a damn cooler, and we all get together once a week and cut up meat. And we all chunk in $20 a month, whatever, to help them cover the light bill for the damn refrigerated box. I don't think any of us ever take anything to a check station or anything like that.
We don't have to either. We can go online. Me personally, I like going to the check stations to see how much they weigh.
What he's saying is, you don't have to do shit if you ain't a bitch. You just kill what you want and eat what you want.
To a degree, I mean, I would equate hunting down here for a lot of us with the people like me that live out here in the woods. I would say it's as close to what I would call legal poaching as you could get.
Right.
Because we don't really hunt. We go out, you know, we don't say we're going hunting. We say we're going to get a deer or we're going to catch X number of fish, and that's what we do.
Right on. The only time I have to check in a deer here is when I hunt in and I don't have to do it. It's volunteer. Is when I hunt
park.
County park.
Right on.
Now Stump.
Yeah.
Because you like crappie as much as I do. I like the black crappie too.
Right on.
Are you one of those guys? You catch a 15-inch, 14-inch crappie. Are you keeping it or throwing it?
Generally, the 10 to 12-inch range is what we'll keep. And anything else, bigger or smaller, we just chunk back.
Okay.
Of course, they get a lot bigger crappie than we get.
The biggest one I caught.
I'll be right back.
All right.
The biggest one I ever caught was 14 inches.
Okay.
That's a big crappie, though.
Yeah.
I ate the fucker. So. But
Right
you know what was pissing me off? I remember, I don't know, Stump, if you were on the chat that night or not, but I remember I was telling Dish that, so we're fishing in a river, okay? A major river, not a little stream or anything. It's a major river up here in Mass.
Yeah.
And it's right around, it's not dark, right? But it's getting close to getting the hell out of there.
Right on.
And on a mimic minnow, I hit a crappie, right?
Okay.
So I cast out again. I got a little hit, nothing. I cast out, didn't. The next night I go down, same spot, exact same spot off the pier too, right? Off right to the angle, blah blah blah, boom, caught a crappie, almost about the same exact fucking time too. I'm catching them one at a time. Different days. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll catch one on Monday, one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday. And I'm saying to myself, these are school fish. You know, there's no way I'm catching fucking one or two. And I couldn't figure it. Shouldn't we come up to what we surmise that it's because it's a river, not a lake?
Yes. That's what I think.
That I couldn't sit there and catch fucking 14 of them. You know, because that was my goal. I want to catch like fucking 14 of them because I think I can keep 25 of them. So catch like 14 of them, have myself a good old fucking fish fry, and call it a day.
Yeah, I would think with a river, the current, I don't think they'd be gathered up and hanging out. They'd be continuously on the move.
But they're like, "You're gonna eat that fucking thing out of that river?" I go, "The state says I can. I'm eating it." The only thing the state says from the point, from this town called Tingsboro, from their dam down to where I was fishing, well, past down where I was fishing, it says from Tingsboro's dam to Lawrence Dam. And I'm fishing in the middle. And they said the only thing they don't want you to eat out of that river is bass. Okay. They didn't name anything else. So I cooked up the black crappie and called it a day. You know?
Right on.
Well, you know, women can't eat it because it causes this, causes that, causes this, causes that. Well, it says women shouldn't eat it, is what I should say. But my son and I ate it. He fucking absolutely loved it.
Right on.
But I think next time I'm actually gonna buy fish fry batter when I fry it, not regular old fucking Progresso fucking breadcrumbs.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if y'all have got it up there or not, but it'll be in a little small white bag. It's called Lou Annie. And they've got several different ones, and one of them is actually wrote on the bag, fish fry mix.
Really?
Now, what you do is you take that little bag when you get home, you open up a bottle of that Tony Chachere's, and you pour about 2.5 palmfuls over in that bag and mix it up real good. And you pour it off in your Ziploc bag and roll your fish around in it before you fry it. That shit tastes pretty damn good.
We'll try it. Yeah, I'm with you, but if they come out of the fucking ice, they're fucking delicious. I don't care what anybody says. Fish tastes fucking beautiful coming out of ice. But my neighbor, he was pissed. One night I caught 2 crappie. And I got a little fucking cool things, probably only 20 inches long. And I put ice in it. He goes, "What's that for?" I said, "I catch a fish, put it in there." He's getting mad at me because the fucking thing's in the fucking cooler doing this. Will you kill that already? I go, "No."
Dish, whose birthday was it again?
Oh yeah, Jezzo.
Jezzo's.
Jezzo. Hey, happy birthday. It's midnight.
Happy birthday to Jezzo.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jezzo. Happy birthday to you.
Jezzo, let me tell you something. If they don't get a big thank you for that, because I've known Dish fucking 12 fucking years, for Christ's sake, well, it seems that long anyway. And she's never sang happy birthday to me, not once. Just saying.
She used to sing it to me, but you know, the reason me and Mike stayed out of it, I mean, what better gift could a dude get than 2 good-looking women with 2 big old pair of tits just bouncing and singing happy birthday? I mean, come on. That's a good thing right there, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Hassles
who
for
you are.
everybody.
Right?
Hassles for everybody.
Birthday suck, says Swamp Donkey. Yeah, I think he left already, but we still had to do it.
Yep.
I ordered 1,000 rounds of 9 mil on Thursday. Package arrived yesterday. $345 with shipping.
Damn.
His gear.
Yeah, he might have. Jerry might be sleeping too. So every once in a while,
He
you know.
can come back and watch it if he wants.
Yeah, but he hits 420. And that's it.
Hang on, I heard some familiar numbers there. What?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's already kicking in.
You
I'm
hit-
about ready to go to bed.
You hear Jezzo's fucking, what do you call it, machine going on. Yeah, exactly, boy. He get mad at me one night. And he's like, "Thought you were gonna do it." I said, "I did my chat." He goes, "No, you didn't. I was sitting on the computer waiting for it." I goes, "And what time did you wake up?" He goes, "Around 3. I goes, "It was already over."
Gear.
It's all right, Gail. When they come back, I'm going to ask them if they need a cigarette. I know they muted. Why would you mute though?
All the squeaking and stuff.
Who cares? That's the fun part. That's the fun part of being a voyeur. If you can't watch, you got to listen. At least somebody's getting it.
Hey, I used to take a walk up and down the street, and there was a guy down here, had him a girl for a while, and their window was right in the front. Wide open. Squeak, squeak.
You guys need a cigarette? Told you, Stevie's lighting the smoke. See that?
Hey, she's got
Yeah.
one on too.
Cutting up chicken, cutting up watermelon, dividing up coleslaw, and dividing bananas.
And if you think I fucking believe that, you're out of your fucking cotton picking mind.
Well, it was a big banana, but
Stop
I
it.
hope you cut the chicken up last.
I know, right?
Smile on her face.
Good point by Dish. Did you pack up the chicken last? Because if not, you just contaminated fucking
Here's some salmonella nanners.
salmonella nanners.
it's cooked chicken. Well done. She got it at Walmart, and it actually smells good.
Tastes
Swamp
pretty
Donkey.
good.
I've
Swamp
been
Donkey, I
getting
got a
one.
question for you. I'm sorry.
What?
Swamp Donkey. I'm
Swamp
smoking
Donkey, I got
tag.
a question for you, Swamp Donkey. Do you plan on doing any ice fishing videos this winter?
Oh yeah, good one. Haven't seen a Swamp Donkey video in a minute.
I like this.
Susie needs to say goodbye, everybody.
Good night, Susie.
I gotta go back to my mom's house. So y'all have a good week, and hopefully
You do
I
the
continue.
Yep, you too. Drive safe.
I will.
Yep.
Good to see
Good night, darling. Travel safe.
Thank you. It was really nice to see everybody. I miss all you guys, and I'll see you soon.
All right.
Oh, baby, we already looking forward to seeing you again.
Drive safe.
Don't listen to Stump.
I hate to see you leave, but I love watching you walk away.
Damn right.
I'm out too, guys.
Night, Shalisa.
Good night, Shalisa. Thank you.
Night, Sugar.
Night.
Good seeing you guys.
Good night. Take
Bye,
care
Uncle
now.
Pal. Bye, Mike.
Yeah, take your weirdo drinking with you.
Yeah, really.
The Green Monalishi. Hold on, I got something cool to show you since we were talking about hunting, at least when I left.
Alrighty.
See you later, babe.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but that bluish green shit mixed in with the orange juice, making it look like a green orange marble. That shit was weird looking.
Yep.
Look like pea fucking soup.
It looked pretty bad.
Have you ever eaten pea soup?
Night flawn. No, but I've
Yeah,
looked at it before.
When I was in the hospital, that's all they gave me for the first like 2 or 3 days. I was so pissed.
I would have been too.
I
I
was
know,
on
I
like a
know.
liquid diet, and every day for lunch I got pea soup, and like
Oh.
for dinner I got chicken broth. And like after like the third day, they said I could have Jello and like some other stuff. And then the doctor came and seen me, And it's like, oh, you can go on a full diet now, full menu or whatever, anything you want. It's like, I want 2 fucking cheeseburgers.
What I do with my brother?
Okay, is there any bow hunters left out there? If so, I want to give you a warning right now. Get a do-rag so you can mop up the drool when I show you what I'm about to do. Okay?
Yeah.
Hold on.
We're holding.
The original.
Oh, shit.
Box.
That's awesome. Wow.
That is fucking cool.
Good old Fred Bear.
Yep. And look what's inside.
I bet it's a fucking bow.
Nice.
Dude.
All matched. Well,
Yeah.
these ones aren't all matched. I got a weirdo in there.
What kind of
Yeah, it's real.
Steve? What kind of wood is that?
Cedar. They got
There's some old broadheads right there, buddy.
the old school plug cutters.
Yep.
Hell
And
yeah,
then
dude.
I got this original box. It doesn't say Bear on it, except for on the end.
Where'd you
And
steal all
this
this
is-
stuff?
My ex-wife's grandfather gave it to me because he knew I gave a shit. This is all matched.
Wow.
Nice.
That's very nice.
And you want to hear something weird? On the end of this box right here, you probably can't read it, but it says the business was built on Forest Street in Pontiac, Michigan. And this particular address is now an Avengers Clubhouse, but that's a street I was born on.
Oh, wow.
That's fucking cool.
Ain't that cool? I'm scared to hunt with them. I want to really bad, but I'm scared.
Yeah, I can understand. That is a beautiful match set, dude.
If I lose one, I'll be crying.
Use
Right?
that white one.
The white one?
Yeah. Because they're all the same except for that one, right?
Yeah, true. Well, one in there is old school aluminum. I bet you it's one of the first aluminum arrows ever made. Give me a sec.
Who's the fucking jackass I watched bow hunt and he didn't want to lose an arrow? So he tied a fishing line on the end of it.
Was he?
I don't know. I used to have a fifth and reel on my bow for.
Yeah. Was he
for
bow
fishing.
fishing?
No,
Yeah,
he was in the,
man,
no,
we've done that.
he was in the fucking woods.
Now, back in the day, and I've done it and killed deer, they come out with a little rig, which was a spool of very thin but strong nylon line. And it actually attached to your bow, and then you put a little ring behind your broadhead and tied a string to it. And what it was for when you were bow hunting in the rain, where you had a good chance of losing the blood trail, you could actually follow that string right to your dead deer. Unless the arrow fell out, of course.
Right.
Right.
But I shot a hog and a doe with it, and it worked perfectly. The way the string was spooled, it just come pouring out of there, and it actually worked.
Huh.
Yeah, it's really good for hog hunting in the thickets, because when they go barreling through, you can't trail them friggin' bones.
No.
And you just follow that string. When the string stops moving, that hog's dead. Or
Right.
the string got tangled up and broke. But
Right.
it worked. I wouldn't do a 40-yard shot with it because it would drag the arrow down a little bit after a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I used it twice successfully.
See, Stevie said hog hunting. I want to go hog hunting.
It's a riot, bro. Once you go hog hunting, the adrenaline rush deer hunting goes way down.
Well, see, we do the hog hunting a little different down here. I mean, y'all's way is a little more exciting than ours. We cut open a bag of sweet feed or chunk some corn on the ground, and they're set up trapping pens, basically. Now you go out, you put your bait down. A couple, 3 hours later, you go out there. The door's closed. You pick whichever side you want to. Put your pistol or your rifle through there, and you shoot that sumbitch, and you open the door and drag him out and winch him up in the truck.
Right.
It's not real exciting for the hog hunting down here.
Have you ever seen that video where those guys caught the hog? They put it like in a cage and they strapped tannerite to it. And then they let it go. And then once it got about 100 yards out, they shot at it with the tannerite.
Yes.
Holy shit.
That's kind of mean.
I shared that with somebody and said, Mike's going to hate this one. I think I shared that in the room, didn't I?
Probably.
That's kind of fucking mean.
Well, what they did, the one I seen, they drove a post into the ground and put a big old bucket of tannerite on the post, and then they put corn all around the post. And when the hog came under the post, they shot the tannerite and blew the hog in half, basically. Never knew what hit him. I'm not saying it's sportsmanlike, but it was interesting.
But it sure is fun.
No.
I saw it as survival practice in case a war broke out or something. Just saying.
Yeah, well, I can see it that way.
You know, if you can't get a trigger for a landmine, you know, don't pick up the canteen.
So what you're saying, Stevie, it's like if I catch a fucking 12-pound fucking largemouth up here, it's like don't bother going fishing anymore in the fucking lake. Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Depends on how big the lake is.
No, up here, you catch a 12-pound bass. Let me tell you something.
You better be going to a scale and get that fucker weighed.
First of all, you're in the state. You've got the state record.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's out of a farm pond, it don't count. Remember?
I know. Right, because farm ponds are about as big as a fucking Pepsi can. So why would it count? So.
Well, I would say because A, it's a fish, and B, you caught that sumbitch with a stick and a string and a hook.
No.
Either way, you convinced that sumbitch to come out of the water against his will. You caught him.
I just seen a quick video of one of them shorts today of this bass fisherman in all the gear, you know, a pro.
Mm-hmm.
And they had the bass he caught laying on the ground, and something was weird with the weights. They flayed that thing's guts open, and he had lead weights he had put down that fish's throat to bring the weight up.
Where did I see that? Did I see that on YouTube?
I think it was Facebook.
It
But
might
the
have been
guy standing there in the crowd just kind of got this low roar going at him.
He'll never fish again on the circuit.
Yeah, it was on Facebook, dear.
He'll never fish again on the circuit.
Yeah, no shit. See ya.
No,
Everybody.
but he'll go make a fucking YouTube channel and be fucking famous.
I hope not.
He'll sit on Oprah's couch and fucking cry and say, I'm sorry. You know.
Talking about the pro fisherman, there's one dude on here on YouTube, Lunkers, something or another.
Oh, yeah. Lunkers Tactical.
Yeah, I mean, he's big into fishing, obviously, because that's what he does for a living, but he's really into guns, too, and he's got some pretty cool toys. And
yeah, he was.
Fishing must pay off because he just built his own second private lake.
He was a sniper, too.
Yep, That was his job. He got a cool ass channel. I mean, seems like a laid back cat, but you can tell he's got some stories he don't want to talk about.
Yeah, well, he also like when the war broke out with Russia and Ukraine, he did like a lot of videos on that. Yeah,
he's still pumping them out. He's got a second channel just for that.
Yeah, but he's one of those guys that he's cool to watch and everything, but if you watch him long enough, he's going to piss you off because if it's not a certain fucking $10,000 gun, then your gun's a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I hate that. See, I get this weird little mental thrill about buying, well, like my High Point. You know, my $250 carbine, and I'm out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
those guys with the scopes and the
yeah.
You know.
And that's why those guys aren't gun lovers. Those guys are fucking. Let me buy the most expensive gun I can, and It didn't. I just. I
Yeah,
didn't know
but
you
by
were
the
speaking
same
of that.
token, you have to look at it this way. If your budget allows you to afford that shit,
That's
yeah,
fine, but don't fucking
if it
look
was,
down at. Don't look
oh, I
down at
agree.
me
Don't
because I
look.
got a Beretta, or like Stevie said, you got a fucking $250 High Point, or somebody's
Oh
got
yeah,
whatever. You know what I mean?
I fully agree. But at the same time, I'm saying if your budget buying a $7,000-8,000 rifle is the same to you as buying a $250 High Point, you get to get into a class of guns that are a lot nicer, smoother,
Correct.
Right.
just
But
more refined.
Correct.
but spending $7,000 on a gun doesn't make you a better shooter.
Exactly.
Oh fuck no, by no
Just,
means.
it's like, hey, it gets back to those guys hunting deer underneath the fucking corn feeder. Look at
Right.
me, I'm the fucking best fucking deer hunter in the world. You know what I mean? Don't make you the best fucking deer hunter when you're shooting them under a fucking corn feeder.
That's true.
You
I
know?
agree with that.
I don't disagree with the process, but I think you don't get bragging rights.
Exactly.
No.
You gotta shut your fucking yapper.
Yeah, take your
You
name.
know?
Go home.
Oh, this scored 149 fucking points, and he's fucking da 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 da. Yep. How far'd you track it? Oh, wait. Well, I stayed in a fucking tree stand.
For 15
I had-
minutes.
I had the guy fucking turn the feeder on at 4:30. I got out there at fucking 4:25, 4:40, and I shot the deer at 4:42. That was
Yeah,
a hard day hunting. Yeah.
Then I'll tell you the good question. Ask them how much per pound that meat cost
Yeah, right.
them.
Exactly. Because he went to a high fence fucking hunt somewhere and said, if you shoot that, that's going to cost you $1,000.
Yep.
You know?
Or most of them are higher than that for anything that's close to. Oh, and by the way, those don't count in the record book either.
Correct. They don't. Ohio's really pissed off now. What
Nice.
do you
I
mean?
I don't think that should be allowed. If you're hunting in an area that has a fucking fence around it, that's not hunting.
It's not. It's
I don't think so either. But the thing that doesn't bother me so much about it is that a lot of them, depending upon what state you go to, right? A lot of them are on like 3,000 acres of land. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but fishing in a farm pond is still a sport because most of the time you don't
Correct.
get permission and you got to sneak in, you got to run.
Correct.
The farmer will shoot at you and shit.
Correct. It is.
I caught my biggest trout ever at night in the neighbor's private pond. Just saying. And
One of
it
the
was
biggest bass
damn
I
good.
caught in a golf, sneaking into a golf course at night.
I'm
And
going
by the way,
tomorrow.
he used to shoot.
Man, did you realize fucking game wardens patrol fucking golf courses at night?
Wow.
Do they
Of course they
really?
Yeah.
Of course
I've
they
never-
do.
They probably call him in and they get overtime for it, I'm sure.
It's possible, but fucking Captain
Oh,
Green
I-
Jeans run us the fuck off on one night getting frogs.
No shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've come across them at night. Horn pouting and shit up north. Oh yeah. Yep. What are you guys doing? Did you really just ask that question?
Are you stupid or something?
There's five bamboo rods out there. There's 4 fucking Coleman the old Coleman fucking lanterns with the globes and everything. 80 million bugs around each fucking lantern. What are you guys doing? Oh, we're water skiing tonight. What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, right now I'm crapping my pants, but besides,
You should have looked up at him
Where I
and said,
grew
"Was
up, the game wardens would pull up off the side of the road and just sit there and honk his horn for like 20 minutes, waiting for you to come out of the woods.
yeah.
And you just fucking find you a nice place to sit and wait him out, and then
Fucking
they'll
right.
finally get they go wake and
You
and
want
Not
to
here.
come get me?
They'll come right after you. Funny story. I knew a guy who may or may not have been married to my sister. Found a small creek going through the woods, and he was bow hunting. And said creek was full of big giant salmon, like 20, 25 pounds.
oh hell."
He looked over his left shoulder, looked over his right shoulder,
Shot a salmon.
and got him a big old salmon. He no sooner bent over and grabbed that thing by the gills and pulled it up out of the water, and said Mr. Green Jeans walked up behind him and said, "What are you doing?"
Damn it, boy.
He told me without thinking, he took that fish and slapped Mr. Green Jeans right in the face with it. It took off running and never did get caught.
Nice. Hell yeah.
No, I had a guy. I come out one day and there was a fucking. He was sitting there and I come walking out, and he says, "I don't see you dragging a deer." I says, "No." I said, "I'm going back in about a half hour." I said, "But," I said, "I had a couple of guys fucking come by me and just fuck everything up." That's why I had to move. He says, "Funny you should mention a couple of guys." He says, "You don't mind describing what they're wearing, do you?"
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, "Yeah, well, they had orange vests on, orange hats on, and one of them was in fucking shorts." He goes, "Yeah, I'm looking for those jackasses."
Oh.
Yeah, well, they're right over that way. He says, "Here's the problem." He says, "I don't want to screw up nobody's hunt." I'm like, "They screwed up everybody else's hunt. I mean, what the fuck?"
Yeah, no shit.
You know?
If
I go, "Why? What's up?"
And a couple guys screwed up my hunt like that, and then a game warden come walking in behind him and busted him, that would make my day.
Right.
I guess what happened is that they were trudging through the fucking woods, doing whatever they're fucking not supposed to be doing. And I know where they were. This has got this little pond, and it's got some beavers on it. Not a lot. It's probably maybe 5 or 6 or whatever. But anyway, there's one guy down there that he had his trapper's license and all that, and the guy got it. And don't forget, we use those, what do you call it, traps, right? Pretty much a hot trap. And anyway, they noticed the fucking trap on the water, so they pulled the fucking trap up, figured out how to fucking open the trap and let the fucking people go.
Trapper harassment.
No, somebody saw him doing it. Guy sitting up in a tree stand or something. Somebody did. Somebody saw him doing it. They called the fucking wardens on him. And I goes, "Good, grab the bastards."
Right.
He wound up getting them because when I came back out to come back at the end of the night, it was just I get to my car. It was just about pitch black when I got to my car, and I hear something behind me, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I turn and I hear a voice, "Relax, it's human." I'm like, "Okay." And it was that game warden. He had the both of them.
Nice.
I'm like, fuckers.
Right on, SKS. Says his truck looks like a game warden's. He's seen a few guys scrambling to get their extra lines out of the water.
Oh,
I can honestly say I never did that. I never, if I can have 5, I have 5. If I can have 2, I have 2. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Me too.
I
want bragging rights. I always follow the rules.
Yeah, I've never.
And shoot video, so I better not fucking break the rules.
Right.
Oh, I could have it. I'll come whipping up in front of a house in my black government van and see people scramble around the backyard.
Damn thing does look like a fucking FBI van.
Right. I was thinking about mounting a fake 50 cal machine gun on the top. You think that would get some attention?
Quite possibly, yeah. Of course, match the paint and some 4-inch PVC pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you arrange it right. It might look like you had a little pod sitting up on top of some sort.
Our boy. Smooth, huh? He says that first hit's always a bitch.
Yes, it is.
Smooth.
I can remember being up when I took my son up north, way up in the fucking on the Canadian border, and we were getting chaga, and I hear this voice: "Please put the chaga back. Stop getting the chaga." My son's on my shoulders, you know. He's up there fucking moving around, and I'm like, "Dude, stop! Just get this shit and knock it off. Hit it with the hatchet, and bring it back down." So I hear this voice. He goes, "Dad, somebody's telling us to stop." I goes, "Just get it down." So he gets it down, I put him on my, he gets down off my shoulders. I turn around, there's a fucking Maine fucking wardens. I'm like, hello. He's like, hello. He goes, how'd you guys get in here? I said, I drove in here. What do you mean, how'd I get in here? He goes, oh, no, I just wanted to know. I said, no, I drove. My car's right here. He's okay, cool. He goes, what are you doing? I said, getting some chaga. He goes, when I said to put it back, I wasn't joking. Like, why would I put chaga back? He says, you didn't pay attention to that big, huge, giant white sign on the left-hand side when you came through here. And I go, I saw it. I didn't pay attention to it. He goes, well, after you put the chaga back down on the ground, go back and read that sign. I go back, I read the fucking sign. You can camp here, you can fish here, you can hunt, trap. They let everybody do anything they want. Don't take a fucking thing off the fucking property unless it's your own trash.
Yeah.
And they mean anything. Don't pick up a piece of bark. Don't pick up fucking nothing and take it off the land. And they are sticklers about it, which I'll never understand.
Well, a game warden told me that if we let you do it, we have to let everybody do it. Next thing you know, the woods looks like a mowed front yard because everything's gone.
But,
Well,
it's
plus,
only
you
certain
might have
properties,
something-
though.
There might be something on that you'd introduced to another area of woods that never had it before. And now you've infected those woods with.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I used to know a gang of tree trimmers. And when they got done working on a tree, they had to take their spikes off and soak them in diesel oil to sterilize them for the next job. And it's a law. Because
you get caught with any like
one
white
tree to the
ash.
next.
You get caught with like white ash, firewood or whatever in Ohio. That's fucking major penalty on that.
Right on. Because of the ash borer.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it's all the wood they're selling is all kiln dried. It's supposed to kill all the bugs.
Yeah, that my sister, when she was up in Vermont, that's how she bought her firewood.
Right on,
But
boys.
some of the paper companies that own all the land up there,
Yeah.
some of them don't give a shit. Like they'll come in and they'll clear cut or whatever, and they'll leave a shit and mess. And then people go in. Why they go in during hunting season is beyond me, but they go in during hunting season, and you got all summer to do it, right? They don't want to do it in the summer.
Yeah.
Fucking hunting season. Let's go bother the hunters. So, and then they'll go in with their trailers and their pickups, and they'll just fucking, and it's a family event, and it's fucking, all the wood goes on the fucking, as much as you can on the pickup and as much as you can on the fucking trailer. See you later, free firewood, But it all depends that's why I didn't bother looking at the fucking sign, because it all depends. Most of the fucking land I'm on, they don't care. They don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Big difference between state-owned
Yeah.
land and forest-owned, forestry land.
Me and my father-in-law years ago, we used to go fishing a lot, and we always fished on private property, so you never needed a license, right? And he said, I want to fish this reservoir down the road here. And I was like, yeah, well, I said, that's a state park. I said, I need to go get my license.
Give me
He
a
said,
sec. Have a great night, Swamp Donkey. Thanks for coming in, bro.
Good night, Swamp Donkey.
Later, brother Fifth.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ohio.
all right. And he said, you really think you need a license just to go over there for about an hour or so? And I'm like, yeah, it's state park, dude. He's like, what if you don't fish? And I was like, what do you mean, what if I don't fish? He's like, what if you're just standing by me and I'm fishing? I'm like, no, I just stopped getting my license. Fuck it. It's, $17, whatever. And bought my license. Said, fuck it, grab my pole. We went over there. Parked on, how you find a spot, like a pull-off spot, and there's the state. Here, the state puts gravel lots in, like every, 200-300 yards or whatever. And you park in one of those, and then you find a path, a man-made path down to the lake. And we parked in a spot that nobody was at. There's no other cars there. Walked down to the lake, opened my tackle box, put a lure on, threw it in, didn't even get the first crank. I hear a guy go, "Hey, you got your hunting license on you?" Fucking game warden standing there.
Damn.
I was like, "Yes, I do." As a matter of fact, here they are,
Phew.
right on the top of my tackle box. I didn't have a chance to pull the little sticker off yet and put them away.
Yeah, that's why I don't break the rules. I don't like looking over my shoulder.
Did I told you about the run-in I had with the fucking DCI guy in here in Mass down at the dock? He tried to kick me off the dock. He says, "You can't fish from here." I goes, "I can't, huh?" I says, "Why not?" And he says, "You're fishing from a floating device, and you're not supposed to fish from blah, blah, blah." I goes, "I can't fish from a floating device in the state of Massachusetts." He goes, "No." I goes, "Well then," I go, "Can I ask you a question?" He says, "What?" I goes, "You haven't been on the force long, have you?" I says, "I'm going to guess you're around 27, 26, 28 years old." He says, "You're in the ballpark." I said, "Yeah, I could tell." He says, "Why?" I says, "Because you got something to prove." I go, "I wish I had a tape recorder of what you just said to me." He's like, "What are you talking about?" I go, "You just said you can't fish from a floating device in the state of Massachusetts." He says, "You can't." Well, then you better fucking hire a shit ton of people, get every boat off the fucking lake and river in this fucking state.
No shit, right?
And he goes, "Oh, what are we being funny?" I go, "You're the guy that said it. You're the guy that said it." I goes, "What you should have said was, I can't be on an inner tube and go fishing.
All right.
Or I can't be on a beachy float, you know what I mean?" That's what he meant to say.
Why is that? For your safety or?
I think so. Yeah, they don't.
You can't buy one of those inner tubes that you.
Yeah, a tire in a tube or whatever. Put a piece of plywood on, like we used to do it, and go down the river. We can't.
No, I'm talking about the one specifically designed.
Yeah, they got a pair of waders on them.
Waders on them.
Oh, I don't know about that. But I just knew about the other rule. So I said to him, I go, "So why can't I fish here?" I goes, "It doesn't say no fishing on this fucking bulletin board." He goes, "Well, it doesn't say you can. It does, however, say this is for boaters, blah, 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 only. It doesn't include fishermen." I said, "I tell you what, I'll walk from the dock and then I'll walk onto the rock. And now what are you going to tell me I can't do?"
Yeah. Mr. R. Boyd got his face on Bassmaster magazine for catching
Oh, really?
on bass and winning a little tournament. That's cool.
8.5 pounds.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
big fish. Boy, that's a big fish up here. Down there may not be a big one. Up here, it's a huge one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an Ass Master magazine.
Because I'm an ass man.
Yeah, but being the best catcher don't really count for much, Ohio.
It was the catch of the day. It was a two-page spread there, Stump.
Damn it, man.
But I find it amazing how the
can only
how
put
the
it in the center
fish
pole.
the fish size differs from up here than down where you guys all are.
Just the warm water and the longer growing season.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, up here you catch a 5, you catch a 6-7 pound fucking fish or above, you're doing something pretty cool. Yeah. And down there, people look at you like, yeah, that's the average size here.
Yeah,
that's
throw that back.
Come on, my 5-year-old just caught fucking 2 7s last night, kid. What do you know? But up here, that's why I think in Massachusetts the largemouth is, I want to say,
Dish. This is your cue to look up Michigan's.
I want to say 10 pounds. I want to say 10 or 11 pounds.
That's.
I'll tell you what. I just wish largemouth bass would fight as good as a smallmouth does.
True. You would have something on your hand.
Right.
I caught an 18-inch smallmouth out of this lake one time, and it's like, holy shit. That sucker was pulling.
That smallie I took that you guys, the one I used on the one I used for a thumbnail last week.
That wasn't a smallie, was it?
I think it was. Isn't that the smallie dish that I caught that I sent you the picture of?
Might have been largemouth.
It might have been.
Just saying.
But the smallie I caught, on the river was. You're right, Stevie. It gave you more of a fucking battle and fucking.
Yeah, they're spazoid.
But
Our state record is 11.94 pounds, and it was 27 inches long.
And where's this in Michigan? Yeah.
Yep.
What is it? 11 pounds?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to. Now I'm gonna have to look up Massachusetts.
Did it come from a farm pond?
What's that for?
Largemouth.
State record.
Okay, because mine was 27 and a quarter, but it was only 7.5 pounds.
Probably a male.
It was long and skinny.
Yep.
Large. Oh, I'm sorry. I was off by a few pounds. Largemouth bass. It's in New Hampshire. That's 10 pounds, I believe. Largemouth bass in Massachusetts is 15 pounds.
Damn.
Northern pike is 35 pounds.
15-pound bass is like up here is a once in a lifetimer.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's a pretty big fish.
Rainbow trout was 13 pounds, and a smallmouth bass was 8 pounds.
Where I grew up at, we had a creek that ran, across the whole county. Well, it damn near ran across the whole state, but it was full of smallmouth, and we used to go by. We'd go buy one of those like ultralight poles and go smallmouthing with an ultralight pole, and it felt like you had a fucking shark on the end of your pole when you catch it.
Oh hell yeah, we do that down here with brim. Take out all your ultralight shit, like 4-pound line.
Oh,
my god.
Yeah, go have a field day.
Yep.
That 15-pound fish was 15 pounds 8 ounces, and it was only 28 inches long. That thing must have been like a perfect circle.
Yep. Fatty.
Football.
Kind of like a perch.
Channel catfish. The biggest one was 26 pounds 8 ounces.
Yeah, that bass I caught, that's the biggest fish I've ever caught in my life. So and I'll tell you what, that's the last time I ever went fishing with my dad too. It's not like those sentimental thing. It was just that it pissed him off so bad because I was throwing. Remember Bill Dancing Worm?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was throwing a Bill Dancing Worm over in the lily pads, and he told me you just gonna get fucking hung up and stuck, and it didn't feel like anything hit it. It just like it honestly did felt like I got like hung up. So I'm reeling it, and my pole's bending, and we're in this little flat bottom John boat, and I'm pulling us towards it, right? Because I'm reeling it in. He's like, see, you done got fucking hung up. I told you there ain't nothing. You're just gonna fuck around and blah blah blah. And about that time, that fucking fish come out of the water, just like you see on those fucking commercials of the fishing shows.
Yeah.
And he had that big ass blue Bill Dance worm sticking out the side of his mouth, and he was all hooked, buddy.
Wow. What?
Somebody called
Probably what he did. When you're worm fishing on a largemouth, they'll just suck that worm in and just kind of slowly start swimming away with it. He probably wrapped you around the lily pad before you got him out of there.
Yeah.
That's a huge fish right there. Somebody caught a walleye, 11 pounds.
Damn.
30 inches long.
Damn.
Walleye and perch are probably the best eating freshwater fish, if you ask me.
Agreed.
White perch is nice. I like crappie. It's my favorite to eat. Sunfish, 2 pounds, 1 ounce, 12 inches long.
Yeah, we call them brim down here, and that's my favorite to eat.
Yeah, they're good. Sweet.
Yeah.
White catfish, 9 pounds. Tiger muskie.
You know, that's weird. Up here, we get huge freaking bluegill. And when I was down south, the bluegill weren't that big. But there was a shit ton of them every freaking puddle you come across.
Yep.
Be sure to follow the rules for measuring and photography.
It's pretty easy down here to hit a farm pond. 20, 30 at a time when you leave out.
Yeah, but they don't count that.
21-inch brook trout.
That's a big brookie.
In a river, they caught it.
And when I say farm pond, I'm not talking about farm raised. I'm talking about cows and shit walking around You know?
Right, but still, it doesn't count.
Right
We
on.
already went over this.
Right.
So
Right
for they have one for length, I guess.
You're not a real fisherman if you catch it out of a pond.
Right
It's
on.
got to be a 400-acre lake before you're a real fisherman.
Right on. But I guarantee you that fish that I pulled out of that pond that I rescued from getting stepped on by another fucking cow, I bet you he really didn't appreciate it, and he thought it counted when a knife went through his ass, and then he hit a frying pan a few minutes later.
Right.
About fucking time that fucking Ohio got the fucking. Look at this. 3 different people caught largemouth bass, 25 inches long. 2 guys, same pond, and then 1 guy did another pond. That's unreal.
I used to catch them out of this lake between 3 and 5 pounds.
White perch, 18 inches long. Ooh, that's a big fucking perch. Yellow perch, 16 and a half inches long.
That's what Dish was thinking. That's a big perch.
That's a big perch. Yeah, Dish shouldn't get my reference when I made that video and I caught a perch.
I
think
did.
I think I might have mentioned her name too. No, I don't think I mentioned your name. I think I put something on the writing on the.
Oh, SKS Hugo. Talking about a 250 to 300 pound halibut had been released because it was the wrong day of the week.
Oh, damn.
Oh, fuck that. That sucks.
Listen, I believe I was swimming and left the hook on him, just went swimming, waited for the right day to drag his ass up.
Right.
my niece that lives out in Alaska, I was talking to her. She called me.
Tying to an anchor rope.
She called me last week to tell me she's getting married, and I said, "Oh, that's great." She says, "I got a question for you." She says, "What?" I goes, "You hunting yet?" She says, "Uncle Mike, I can't hunt." I'm like, "Okay." I says, "Are you fishing yet?" She goes, "Uncle Mike, that's the most fun I've ever had. I swear to God, in my entire life." She uses the dip net. She does the big ass fucking treble hook this big and fucking hooking them, jigging for it. You know what I mean? She does it all.
My cousin with the smallmouth that he caught out of the Ohio River.
Nice.
She absolutely loves fishing.
These damn catfish out of the Ohio River are fucking monsters.
Wow.
Yeah, somebody told me the bigger they are, you don't want to eat them though.
They get a little muddy tasting.
Yeah.
Well, that's like down here over at Santee Cooper. You see guys all the time, 20, 25, 28 pound catfish. But, they take a picture and chunk them back because they taste like shit. Everybody keeps them like 10, 12 pounds,
Now, that guy that.
Plus, they're breeders.
Stop. Yeah. That guy down there in Alabama, him and his daughter. What is her name? Jeff Barron. Jeff, and what's his daughter's name?
Jeff Beck, great guitarist.
No, Jeff Barron.
He fishes too.
Jeff Barron, and his daughter's name is Hannah. Thank you, Gig Riding.
Hubba.
No, I know what he meant. It was him. They said there's I guess there's some part on the fish, on the catfish, that you can cut out and you won't get the yucky fucking dirt, fishy, slimy taste.
Still, the bigger one's just been in that water for so long.
The mud vein?
The mud vein.
I don't know what they take out. I got to see the other video.
I did that on bluegill too.
Because I think it was like a 20 pounder they kept,
Yeah. But once you've got a bluegill, you get that last bone from the fin that sticks into the belly.
Yep.
Stick your knife blade and pinch it and pull it out, and that little shit vein comes right out of there, and it helps the flavor quite a bit.
Yep.
When I've told you guys about like the land where my dad used to own in Southern Ohio, he sold it to my uncle. But here's my cousin. He's caught a fucking. This is the pond that's on the land.
Wow.
Oh, is that the private pond where the fish don't count?
Well, I don't know if they don't. I mean, it's like a fucking 2-mile walk from off the road. So there's
If it's on private land, it doesn't
just private land, eh?
Yeah.
Gear.
But I guess this turkey didn't count because it was shot on private land too.
Nope,
Right.
that's different. Turkey's not a fish, you dummy.
Yeah, but it's still on private land.
Doesn't matter. It's not a fish. And turkeys don't live under the water. I don't
Hang
think
on,
turkeys like the water.
So basically, does this translate to if you get a blowjob not from your old lady on private land, it didn't count?
If you get a blowjob from somebody other than your old lady and you're in a different time zone, that don't count. Or a different area code, that don't count. So
Yeah,
I'm just telling you what the rules. You're all mad at me because I read the rules the way they stated.
Yeah, but you got to drive home before that hour's up.
I don't make the fucking rules. I just live by them. I don't make the rules. I just live by them.
Which one, the fishing rules or the blowjob rules?
Fishing.
Good choice of words.
Right.
If you have a 50, 60 acre fucking private pond, does it count? No, and it sucks, but that's just the way life is.
Okay,
You know?
I have a question, and I'm changing the topic here.
Because
I
you're
have
mad
a
at
friend
me.
who said, I've been waiting years for this. Concert was amazing. She went to a concert.
Yeah.
And she's like, I've been waiting since I was a little girl to see the Judds. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Judds in country music.
Yeah, Winona and fucking
Yeah, but Naomi committed suicide earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's right. Yeah.
So how are you going to see the Judds? Shouldn't it be the Judd?
Are you sure she didn't say jugs?
No, it says Judds on the damn concert screen.
Well, she probably
I think she's singing with like a recording of her mother.
or the name is like what do you call it? Like copying like Led Zeppelin. You know what I mean? Led Zeppelin wasn't just Robert Page and Jimmy Plant.
Yeah, but it says the Judds.
So I know what you're saying, but maybe
I
the
always
Judds
thought
is what they call her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they kept the band name even though,
Right.
like he's saying, it's singular now.
Right. It's kind of like Leonard Skinner, and
Archie.
none of them are the members that were really fucking there.
Yeah.
They're all fillers.
Right.
They're all
Leonard
fill-ins.
Skinner was
Yeah.
the name of their gym coach.
I just
No, I know that. But what I'm saying is that after all the guys died, they're using Leonard Skinner. It wasn't Leonard Skinner anymore.
Well, you still had a few members. Yeah, I understand. But
Yeah.
but the whole thing of the Judds was it was the mother and the daughter. That was it. That
Correct.
was the Judds.
Correct.
Well, maybe she's
Winona toured on her own as Winona.
And which is funny because before she died, they weren't talking to each other.
well, maybe she's keeping the plural name. One for the left tit and one for the right tit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking maybe they have other family members in the band.
Possible.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well,
Gear's
Ashley
killing me.
Judd was there, but she doesn't sing.
Yeah, I
Flies
always
on the
thought
butter.
Mom Judd was hot. And she, the mom committed suicide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She died, and it was like they were talking about she died from a mental health issue and all this stuff, and it was like hush hush for a while, and it finally came out that she fucking shot herself.
Oh.
But I don't know. I just find it strange that it's called the Judds when there's only one left.
Yeah, I would think she would just use her name. Everybody knows who she is and what she was part of.
Right.
Maybe she just does it for the memory of her mother or something.
Yeah, or maybe she sings with a hologram or something. No, seriously, have you not seen those shows?
Yeah, fix to say Hank Jr. done that shit and done a song with his dad.
Yeah,
but
but his
I
dad died years and years ago, not last year.
Right.
Yeah.
But I seen they had an Elvis concert where like the original band that played for Elvis during his tours and stuff in the 70s, they came out, and like the Jordanaires, the backup singers, and the like the he had like 3 black girls. I forget what their name of their little quartet was called or whatever. And they all got together for this big, huge concert, and they played live on stage, and they projected a hologram of Elvis singing to the music that they were playing live.
Yeah,
It was pretty cool.
They did it with his daughter too. What's his daughter's name?
Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie. When she was singing, she did one. "Don't Cry, Daddy" is an Elvis
Oh yeah,
song.
I remember that. And then Nat King, Natalie Cole did with Nat
That's
King.
who I was thinking of. Yeah,
Natalie Cole was the first. Natalie Cole, I believe, was the first hologram I've ever seen.
that was years ago.
Yeah, that was the first hologram I've ever seen. And I don't even think that was a hologram. I really don't, because we all know it's holograms now is with the lady and all that, right? I think that was. I mean, it's a hologram, yes, but I still think that was just like a projector that projected him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not like the holograms today are all done through the computer and all that bullshit.
Hey, can everyone just hush for just a second?
Yeah.
Does anybody else hear that sound like a telephone ringing?
Yeah.
No.
That's what I asked earlier.
Somebody shaking their table. Yeah.
Okay, let's everyone mute.
That's Stump. See, it just quit.
I
It must be Ohio.
kind of like it. It's Ohio.
It's either Ohio or Dish. Dish, did you leave your vibrator running again?
No, I don't hear it anymore.
Woman?
Yeah, because you shut it off.
Susie made it home, everybody.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Okay, Stump. Everybody mute but Stump. Yeah, it's Stump.
It's air conditioner, probably.
I don't know. It sounds
I
like
like
an
it.
old-fashioned phone ringing, like from the neighbor's house.
Like an
You know how
office
you
or
hear your
something.
neighbor's phone ringing?
Dude, my closest neighbor's like miles away.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Okay, Stump, you turn your vibrator off then, damn
It's the old lady's. It's attached to her shoulder.
No, your closest fucking neighbor doesn't have a phone or a house for that matter.
it.
And my closest
Hey.
neighbor probably is a critter.
Do you think deaf girls masturbate with one hand so they can moan with the other?
Well, that's how what's her
It
name?
depends on if they're trying to be quiet or not.
That's how what's her name did it. Who's the one that was up here in Tewksbury, Mass at the hospital? The blind and deaf one there. Helen Keller. Yeah.
You know how they disciplined her when she was a chap?
Yeah, she should sit her in a fucking round room or stick a plunger in the toilet.
Nah, just rearrange the furniture in the room and don't tell her ass.
You ever seen that video of the guy that had the blind dog and he was moving and he totally forgot and they moved the couch out of the room?
Aw.
So the dog knew where it was by just how many, like, I guess, and he runs over and he goes to jump up on the couch and there's no couch. He jumps up in the air and he's like, boom, fucking nose dives to the floor.
Oh, damn.
That's
Do you know
sad
why?
and
Do you know
funny.
why? Do you know why Helen Keller's dog ran away? Because if your name was you'd run away too.
Mikey's about to
You
get
are
canceled.
definitely going to hell.
Hey, he may be going, but fuck, we're laughing. We're on the bus too.
I know.
Hell, at this point, I'm just hoping there's a bottle of whiskey for the head.
Our Boyd, thank you for coming in, brother. Enjoy your buzz and have a great sleep.
Good night, Mr. Boyd.
Enjoy
Take it easy, Boyd.
I'm about to get off here too. I got a
Yeah, well,
roasted chicken in there just screaming at me.
There you go.
I actually thought we were not live. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Damn tard.
No, it's not Tard. It's Todd.
Todd.
No, fucker.
Dish, tell him how it goes.
Todd.
I want to ask you, Mike, how do you pronounce a guy's name if his name is already Todd?
Todd.
You get offended every time you call him?
Todd the Todd.
Hey, Todd.
Todd.
You couldn't call me that.
Helen Keller walked into a bar and said, ouch. What?
And table and chair and wall. Night
Hey,
Boyd.
hey, Gia. You know why she couldn't scream for help when she fell off the cliff? She had her mittens. She had her mittens on.
Fucking mufflers.
All right. I can get in trouble for all this shit.
Yeah, it's nice you don't do them kind of get struck down jokes on your channel.
Let me tell you something. We were at my brother's.
On
we were at
his
my
channel,
brother's-
you say cunt and he fucking tears up about it and shit.
Yeah, well, at least I didn't say that word. We were at my brother's bachelor party. We're at my brother's bachelor party, and my youngest brother, my father's brother-in-law is a Jesuit priest, and my youngest brother was telling fucking Jesus jokes. And let me tell you something. I fucking finally walked up to my brother. I punched him in the back of the head. I'm like, hey, asshole, this boat fucking sinks. I will fucking kill you. You were the first person going to get eaten by a fucking shark. Knock it off. He goes, you just got done telling every fucking Helen Keller joke there is. I goes, yeah, I'm going to hell, but I'm not going to make the boat sink.
Well, then I got a good Jesus joke for you.
No, not here.
It's not your chat. Ha
Oh, you're right. You're right. You know, no, he's right. He's right. It's not my
So
chat.
what's the difference between Jesus
I'll
and
just
a
mute
picture of
him.
Jesus?
I'll just mute him.
What's the difference between what he talked over you?
I said, what's
Well,
the
don't
difference
you think I'm
between
gonna?
Jesus and a picture of Jesus?
What?
It only took one nail to hang a picture of Jesus up.
What is wrong with
Damn.
you? Stop it.
Damn.
Stop it. Now, you see, you have to have some kind of morals. Some kind of moral compass. What's your moral compass go right down the toilet?
Moral issue.
What the fuck's that M stand for in your hat? Fucking. What's that say? Oh, fucking palm knocking. Fucking. You're going straight to fucking hell, I hope. I wonder
No,
if
I'm
anyone.
not.
I wonder if anyone handed her a
I'm going to
sesame.
be like one of the only ones in heaven looking down at all these people that think they're Christian that lie all the
Hey.
time and shit.
Did you see what gig I just wrote? I wonder if anyone ever handed Helen Keller sesame seed bun and said, "Here, read this."
Dude, my favorite signs when you walk into a restaurant and behind the register there's a sign that says Braille menu upon request.
Yeah. How they supposed to see that?
Right. How are they supposed to fucking see that?
No, next time you go to a drive-thru at McDonald's, pay attention. That shit's wrote on the fucking little speaker screen thing.
Yeah.
So now they're expecting these blind motherfuckers to be driving up to the fucking drive-thru.
There's Braille on the fucking drive up ATM. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could walk up to it, but fuck.
Technically, insurance reasons, they're not supposed to let you. You're supposed to be in your vehicle.
Right.
That's what I was told by a teller.
Correct, but you know why this? Do you know why there's Braille on an ATM at a drive-through?
Because probably the ATMs that are walk-up ATMs are all made the same, so they
There you go. You think they're gonna make? Oh, this is gonna be a drive-through to take the Braille off? No. It's all fucking.
I was thinking the same company makes them for the U.S. that they do in Britain, where they, the right-hand driver, so the other guy might be, left-hand driver.
Left-handed, yeah.
So they might have it on the right there too. So the passenger has to do all your banking. See how fucked up left-hand driving is?
Did you
You
know
already tried
that when an orphan takes a selfie, it's actually a family photo?
Right on.
Jesus fucking Christ. You are fucking rotten.
What'd you do? Type in Google, give me some go to hell jokes.
He's already going to hell to begin with. He didn't have to do that.
Yep. Walk right into hell on a stairway made out of hypocrites.
You know?
Well,
Gish.
you know there's a big difference in traffic because there's a highway to hell, but only a stairway to heaven.
Right.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get out of here. I'm starving.
Alrighty.
And Gear didn't even mention you got chicken on your mind. I do this time.
I'm still curious about the way Susie was eating that chicken leg.
I ain't telling. I learned my lesson.
Right on.
Out of pepper.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Silent Watchers, thanks
to
a
be
lot. Uncle Kyle mentioned you earlier. Bro, I hope you land on your feet. And all the side chatters, thanks a lot. You kept it rolling tonight. What are we at? Let me see how. Holy shit. 476 comments.
Nice.
Right? Everybody have a great Sunday. And for fuck's sakes, play nice and stay away from the liberals.
Night, everyone.
Amen.
Peace out.
Later.